aquí. Y me falta acá. Muy buenas gente, ¿cómo están hoy? Sean bienvenidos hoy a un nuevo directo en el canal. Hoy cubriremos la decisión, o mejor dicho, la conclusión del top 8 del CPT Europe West, que de los 8 jugadores que quedan para clasificar, 8 jugadores que quedan de los 158 originales, solo uno se clasificará directamente a la Capcom Cup. Así que vamos a ver cuáles son los matches que tendremos hoy. Por el lado de Winners tenemos a Cal Pro versus Exe. Luego Geeck-o versus Garnet en Winners. Y después de eso tenemos en Losers Rass versus Takamura. Que Exe hizo el upset al enviar a Takamura a Losers. Y Ronaldo Sui contra Halibel. Tenemos en total 4 alemanes, que son Cal Pro, Exe y Halibel. 3 alemanes en total. 2 italianos, que son Geeck-o y Garnet. Un holandés, que es Ronaldo Sui. No, el único, 2 holandeses, que son Rass y Ronaldo Sui. Y un belga, que es obviamente Takamura. Obviamente aviso que todos estos matches van a ser FT3. Van a ser todos estos matches FT3. Así sí que más que decir. Vamos ahí, adelante. Let's go. Si no funciona el bracket acá, se mostrará acá en Twitch. Ahí está. Pues aquí vamos. Esto es resumen de la Subway.
Oh my god. The fierce. Oh, there we go. There was the tech. Oh, poorly spaced.
I mean, the one time he tried after he got thrown 5 times, he actually got shielded. You know?
Yeah, right.
Okay, Garnet was controlling space really, really well here, but honestly, any hit from MBR in the level 1, I think, would be a terrifying situation. You gotta watch out because you know MBR is trying to catch you off guard.
Yeah, also tough to win. MBR is man, tough. But yeah, game number 3 for Garnet. Now, let's see what's going to happen. Those jump-ins have been working like magic. I have no idea how this man is doing that.
Ok, esto fue de la Southmind del World Warrior número 4 de de Europe West. Que el que ganó este aviso fue Takamura, pero el que llegó al segundo puesto fue Garnet.
Yeah, absolutely. But Garnet has, MBR has still been able to find his ways in. Wow, finally we're seeing some text here. And the jump in, that trade is actually... MBR is doing a lot of work with those jump in and throws, you know?
That throw animation is so sick. Hits him with a Gumby underneath right. Yo, he whipped the dive kick, didn't get punished for it. Okay, anti-air no, the jump fierce stopping anti-air normal for a lot of situations. Trying to stay on top of the drive.
Take the throw.
Counter on the throw, catching the parry.
Not again, though. Oh, that should be it. That should be it.
Like we thought.
Memphis time.
Yeah, absolutely.
Memphis.
Final game. Losers finals. Who's gonna go up
Contra
against
MVR 402 que en este top 16 y top 8
Let's
no
go.
llegó, fue
World
eliminado
Warrior,
temprano.
number 4 for Europe West. This is it. Garnet or MBR. Let's go.
I hope y'all are enjoying this, 'cause this is an absolutely banging matchup, right? The micro adjustments both these players are making, the way they're controlling stones.
Esto se va a poner bueno.
Nice check there. The awareness too, right? He sees anytime
Este top 8, que van a ser todos los matches FT3.
MBR is ready to punish. Nice punish on the knee. Close.
Yeah, nice patience from Garnet not to crack in the corner, waiting for his opportunity and finding it. Oh wow, that firewall is still there, and that jump in is ridiculous. What? That's gonna be burnout. Oh no.
Check with the down medium punch. This is set point.
Yeah, set point MDR.
En Rosu.
Let's go. But Garnet really doesn't. Finally gets an anti-air, not gonna get bullied by the jump in anymore. Oh man. Nobody wants to make a mistake here. I feel like Garnet is not willing to spend any bar now. He is though.
¿Ganó Rosu?
I like that movie slide. Throw is teched by MBR. Right now, Garnet is absolutely controlling the screen.
Yeah, great control by Garnet right now. Amazing.
I'm firing.
He's exclusively been doing that driver cancel from the
¿A
anti-air.
dónde tenés
He's doing
el...
such a great
¿Te
job
acordás
with
las,
that.
las
He's
herramientas que
not
me hiciste
taking
comprar
any
para
chances whatsoever.
el
He's
curso?
full control
Sí.
of the
¿Dónde está
round.
la...? ¿Dónde está? ¿Acá? O por ahí.
Garnet is trying to keep pushing. 45 seconds left. I mean, there's definitely a comeback opportunity here for MBR, but it is really slim.
Yeah, it's gonna be difficult. And bam, Garnet has not made a single mistake in this round. That was immaculate. And
We
we're
have
gonna go.
final game, final round again.
No, subila
Yep.
nomás.
There we go. Who's gonna make it to grand finals? It's gonna be decided right now. Is Garnet able to keep up with amazing pressure? Zoning, or is he gonna go to Memphis? Right now, it looks like he's gonna go to Memphis.
Yeah, early life, right? Spending level 3. I really like the choice from MBR. Get that life in way, get him knocked down. Just really a smart way to go about it. Walk forward throw. Oh no, we back to the throw game. Okay, this time the walk forward down medium punch, not 7 throws in a row. The backdash gets away.
And that's gonna even things out right now. Both players out of
Veamos
support.
aquí. Bien.
Both players still have some drive gauge, but clearly Garnet's gonna be happy with the situation right here. Oh my god, what? Oh, that's terrible for MBR. And that's gonna be it. That was the parry, holding the parry down right there. That was his downfall. Like, he could not afford to get hit by that grab. Ah, man.
Großes
A
Finale,
ver.
Grand Finals.
No, ¿cuándo fue?
Garnet versus Takamura.
21 de
Wow,
octubre.
get on Twitter, let your friends know.
Sí,
Can Garnet
21 y
weather the
22.
storm, and have they made the adaptations needed after Takamura? So far, it's looking like it. But a whiff punish and a drop
Aún
early.
te sirve.
That was
Back
amazing.
medium punch.
Takamura had that, the difficult part, but still brought the combo, unfortunately. But man, it's still looking good for him right now. Like, getting all the right plays. That's gonna be a big dragon lash into the corner.
Yeah, you saw something coming from Garnet trying to react to the Dragon Lash. I wonder if it was just like the wrong button press, trying to get the parry. Who knows, but back to the wall is Garnet. We've seen him fight out of this before. Right now, Takamura doing a great job of knocking down Sim.
Oh my god, amazing! What? The traded!
Lo mata.
What? I've never seen that. What? Why did it trade?
What was
What?
sad?
What?
Like, he had the reaction. Oh, either
Wait,
way,
why?
fireball.
I don't understand this. I guess he just ran out of invincibility on the last frame or something like that. I don't know, but that was
Check.
insane.
Geeck-o's right. Level 1's
Lo
not
va
invincible.
para adentro en la caja.
That's Level 1 is not invincible. What?
It is not. No, they're right. It's not. Until it didn't come through. Yep.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna mash more right impact then. Learned something today. Wow, amazing. Takamura absolutely aware of the situation. Being able, like those jabs into the jungle stage being used so effectively by Takamura. Absolutely great gameplay.
And I really like the way Takamura is using them, right? Because just pushing a jab is so much easier than trying to get any kind of other input. Then can see the jungle state, react to it. It's really just smart strategy. This dude is kind of brilliant.
Yeah, absolutely. Like, this is what you were concerned about, Thomas, right? Like,
A ver acá.
Takamura is just gonna
Aquí está
know
todo
what's
tranquilo,
gonna happen.
y
He's
aquí
gonna be able
también.
to find
Okay.
those spots to get the win. Ah, man, I understand what you mean. Right now, it's pretty even, though.
It is pretty even. Takamura's got the life deficit, and Garnet's able to kind of control pacing. Roundhouse dragon lash is going to start.
No toques nada.
Nice dive kick though to come over the top of the board.
Yeah, Takamura knows exactly when to bust out that EXP, as usual.
Nice.
That was good. That was good for Garnet, and very, very important side switch. Oh my god, but he lost it there.
I have questions about that. Why the parry? There's got to be a missed input, right? Or do you think there was going to be like an EXTP for Takamura? Oh, you're dead. No, you're... Okay, well.
Yeah. I think like he wants to go for a drive rush or something like that. Maybe he dropped it in some way. That's why the parry, because you're right, the parry is so odd. And that looked even more weird. Wow. That was absolutely amazing by Takamura. The way he just came, like, he came down on him with the drive impact there. Crazy. Ow, is he gonna...
The next interaction is going to end this if Takamura can get the hit. He has one really loaded up. Nice bait though, tried to Tatsu, or DP through, not happening.
Yeah, but you can see, like, Garnet is scared. Like, he'd rather teleport back instead of keeping the pressure.
He now has the corner. He's trying to walk forward and take that. No anti-air coming in though, a little bit of a Jinrai. And Garnet backing away. I like this though, keep the spacing safe.
But still, it looks like Takamura is just gonna get a hit like that into a kill. You know? I mean, right... Absolutely crazy. And that's such a quick set so far. 2-0.
And like, Takamura is definitely like being slowed down by what Garnet is doing, right? But he's finding ways through these situations so easily. I think Geeck-o said it best in chat. Takamura studies all the situations, and he looks really, really prepared for everything that's happening so far in this match. I wonder what we're gonna see. I don't know if there's another character available for.
I'm pretty sure Garnet.
He also has JP.
Oh, right.
But
Right, I remember.
it worked really bad last time picking out of.
Okay.
Okay, we'll see. We'll see. I'm pretty sure he's
And we
just
see
gonna...
it,
no. We actually see
He's
it,
out.
yeah. Let's see if this is like some good strategy or just pure desperation. We'll find out in a bit.
We're about to find out. So far, the drive rush low is going to connect, giving Garnet some much needed offense in these situations.
Oh, great. Nice. Wow. Like, but man,
This is actually your fault, Chat. You started talking about JP. You get what you summoned, you know?
Nice pickup off the OD ghost. Wow. Garnet.
wow. I was about to say, like, I've not seen Garnet play JP in a long time, whether he's rusty or not, but that was great. That was amazing.
Yeah, it's not look rusty at all. It looks real solid.
Yeah. But now Takamura's in.
Yeah, Ninja can get the wall splat too off that pickup. Nice stuff. Garnet tries to teleport. Takamura says, nah, I'd rather hit you out of the mix.
But still, the perfect parry is amazing.
Cinder excited to find this situation.
I feel like we're in like some kind of parallel universe where this is weak.
Te pegaste.
JP.
I spent a lot of time commentating in Eastern Canada, and I feel like there's like 6 JPs. Wall splat, slap, big damage.
Yeah, we don't even have many JPs in Ken's Europe.
What a
Not on my level.
Oh! Takamura can run this back because he's burnt out.
He can kill him. You can chip him right here.
¿Cómo quiere?
Right
¿Qué
now. You
pasó?
can chip him right now.
Ahora sí está disparando cada 30 minutos.
Sí,
He
bien.
doesn't.
Shit, maybe just hit him.
Yeah, he could. Takamura was being greedy. He wanted to get the kill without spending the super. That's why. Very, very greedy.
You're absolutely right. Man tried to screw duck it, and now he lost the game.
Yep.
He wanted to dive into his big vaulted meter.
Yeah, but really, like, Garnet with that amazing JP pick so far has been looking so much more solid.
Nice little pickup here. You kind of swing. Let's have fun. Down punch. There's a lot of really good buttons that JP has with his switching, including that, drive wrestling going forward, and now we've got some damage.
Oh wow, just goes in like that and not getting interrupted. He can kill here for sure.
Game.
Yeah, he needs a level 1 super though. Okay.
So
Yeah.
let me just make sure my jab confirms are working. Let me make sure I get all my links in here.
Tournament point now for Takamura. Is this it?
Oh, chat, you should clip that comment by the way. Nice. And that means the Katsu game to go to the corner. Here it is. Just gonna jab through. I like the tick through the deal with the hit after the OD amnesia, and now the jab conversion is gonna come in from Takamura.
Wow, the way Takamura is playing this is absolutely insane. Has an answer for everything. Final interaction here potentially. And that is it. What an appropriate way to finish this tournament with a perfect.
Congratulations to Takamura.
Porque lo necesita.
Warrior Europe West
Sí,
number
lo querían
4.
visitas.
Welcome to day 2 of No Neutral. Ladies and gentlemen, of course, this is Talk 8 Day, and I am
Ojo cuando
one
vas
of
a
your
pasar
hosts,
que no
Big
tienes
Hollywood, Rob TV, and I'm joined here with my co-host for this weekend, none other than the Mid-Best very own. Let your soul go. Saint Cola, what's that, bro?
So I'm doing fantastic. I've been playing way too much Street Fighter 6, and I'm here to take a break with you and break down what's been going on in the meta.
Why you trash?
What do you mean why I'm a trash? I'm master rank. I'm not trash anymore. I got the
master
title.
rank?
Yes. What do you mean?
Hey.
Surprise.
Capcom, update the ranks, baby. Cause something wrong.
No.
Update the
Something right.
ranks.
Something right.
Something wrong. I don't know what happened, and the fact that now you master rank. Now, if you win CPT Midwest online, say, if you beat Dual Kevin and Brian F and Shine, I know something. That's
I'll do
all
what
I'm
it
saying.
takes. All I'm saying is I'll do what it takes for that million, all right?
You ain't lying.
I'll do what it takes for that million. Yeah, come on
I can't
now.
blame you, brother. I can't blame you.
All right, yeah.
That being the case, speaking of me bringing up Capcom and all that, of course they provided us with a phenomenal game, dope content and all that. What we want to talk about right now is the frequency of meta updates, balance changes, character drops, things of that nature. There's some back and forth about where how often people think stuff should change. There's some people who feel like keep the game the exact same forever, for as long as possible, and allow people to update and develop meta. Some people think change it a whole lot. Saint, where do you stand on this?
It's a difficult one because I feel like if you update too soon, you miss out on real problematic things. Remember when we first got the game and we're like, man, Honda too much, Blanca's too much, JP not that strong. Boy, were we wrong about that one. JP didn't have good mid-range. I remember arguing with people about that one.
Right.
Yeah, you remember
You're
that?
right.
Oh yeah, man, them mid-range buttons
We
ain't
said
so
it was a
good.
weak upcut, up close.
Yeah, but then the reverse is, if you wait too long, then things do get figured out. They stay too similar, and we have issues that don't get corrected as we go along, and then we're just in a weird point. For me personally, I think something should happen halfway in. That's as best you're gonna get. Like maybe
What do you mean
a
by
few
half?
months after Evo. A few months after Evo. Yeah.
So
yeah. Maybe like a
halfway
month
into
after.
the season, you're saying?
Yeah, halfway into the season in total.
A mid-season. We got those at 5, I believe.
DJ.
Yeah.
Because it would be like season 3. It would be like season 3.5.
Right.
Season 4. Okay, it's interesting though because at the same time we gotta remember, there's also some people who would get you brought up even off camera. Some people are like, yo, the game just changed, but I got this big tournament coming up. There's $1 million online, and then you just drop the patch. And I've been working for months on this character, and now I have to worry about different things. So you can understand where it's kind of like it's a bit in limbo. I'm really interested in looking at chat and seeing what they think about that. Like, how often do you guys think that the meta should get updated? Me personally, I think I'm a 0.5 guy too. Say.
You're 0.5?
I'm a 0.5 guy. I feel like this is a special case this season because it's the first season of the game. So something you like to bring up a lot. Everybody is not as great at the game as we think. Even if you're a pro player, I don't think people are because you have to learn and develop. So we don't know how much is the game, the balance versus like our skill and how good we actually are at it. But yeah, man, at the end of the day, I think it's dope having new content, having different characters represented at the highest level. It's just a shakeup. The same players are gonna win in general, in my opinion, though.
That's true.
Because they're gonna switch over to whatever the new stuff is.
Yeah, they'll adapt. Even the players that have said, I don't like these patches coming through, I'd like this to rock for however many long years or whatever it may be, they still adapt, they still win. It's the same people at the top spot no matter what. And, you know, you mentioned other, like, pieces of content, things like that.
Every 6 months.
Drop them whenever. I'd like double the amount of characters.
You know,
I'm on this. You know what? Since I'm here, can I get Rolento? Can I get a little bit of no new
You would ask for some Rolento.
Yeah, jump fierce. Give me my jump fierce, baby. Let's go.
Oh my gosh, Rolento is cool.
Am I right?
I'm not
Right,
gonna
Chad?
lie. Rolento is pretty cool. I mean, you really want Rolento with Force Fate Long though, bro?
Yeah.
You really want Rolento?
Yeah, I do. I think everyone else agrees. I think everyone else agrees.
You want Rolento before death?
Oh, hold up now.
You want Rolento before Makoto?
Makoto can stay out. That's only for certain sort of people.
They're really bullying you.
Those are the Juri fans that move.
El Saincola.
That's another Foot Clan. That's crazy. But yeah, I mean, I really do like the fact that like we know when the characters are coming out. I will say one danger with that, if we did drop more, like you're saying, is it's great for all of us, but for the people who are trying to compete, whenever a character drops, you got to learn a whole brand new matchup all of a sudden, and you know. So right now, as far as the meta development, what do you think about the current state, like the current state of the game, as far as the current meta that we have?
It's good. It's the first iteration of a game.
You lost
And
respect.
it's probably the best iteration of
For like a launch.
Yeah, for a launch. It's hard to balance these games, especially with this type of game where the mechanics are so strong and so difficult to make right for every single
Y
character.
zero respect.
Yeah, there are some outliers. There are some things that you know, maybe are stronger than other things.
Y
But I
zero
do think
respect.
that overall, for a first edition, is fantastic. And even though you have certain characters that are maybe above other ones, you don't see them all the time. We talked about this previously for the France qualifier. There are no JPs in that top spot. Akin didn't win. So in the end, I feel like what's happening
Wish I
is
better
still
wait for
a balanced
Valora.
game, as balanced as it can be for a first iteration. Doesn't mean it doesn't need to be changed later on, but for right now, for a first iteration, I think it's great.
I gotta read a tweet from JB. What you bringing that up? I gotta read the tweet from JB. I don't know if you've seen it. JB says, "Here's a little thing to remember the next time you see this. You see discourse on Street Fighter 6. Pay attention to the characters they made. Quote: Luke is better, plays Ken. Quote: Ken is better, plays Luke. Quote: ODM Ninja is like a DP. Take one guess. Quote: Throw loops aren't bad. Has jump back, overdrive, Blanca ball into plus frames."
Ricardo Blanca.
And he followed up. A lot of times these players are just projected, and that's okay because it's hard to know. So in general,
Ricardo
you can
Blanca.
Bro, no matter what the game is, bro, we've been around this thing for a while at this point,
What do you
for years
mean?
and years. I don't care what the balance update is. I don't care who's the strongest characters.
What do
I
you
don't
mean
care
by
who is getting
inclusive
results.
arena?
There will be complaints. Angry Bird, the Birds, and Minna and Cammy have been going back and forth, doing full character slander streams.
What do you mean?
Have you seen that?
I've been there, bro.
I know.
I'm in the chat.
Going live, and why
I know.
Luke is better than Ken.
I was pro Ken. Actually, I'm actually on the side of anti-Luke. Luke is
Is
ridiculous.
that
Stop downplaying Luke. Cut it out.
Okay, Luke the best.
Yeah.
Look, eyes. You like you didn't even know. You like you didn't even know for sure.
I had to think about that one for a second. It's JP, but still, you know, JP has a point. Like, depending on what character you play, you're gonna have a different outlook. That's why I feel like people that play lower tier characters may have a more negative outlook because they don't have the same tools as higher tier characters. And that's even more so in a game where the system mechanics are so strong, you don't get to play the same way when you're Manon. You don't get to drive rush all
No.
across the street like other characters do, like Ken do and Juri do or
Oh,
stuff like
I'm
that.
glad,
So you
look,
ain't
I'm
playing
glad
the
you
same
brought it up.
way.
One thing I would love to see, one thing I would love
Lo
to see
seáis USA.
is can we get some more love for the command grab characters? That's all I'm saying. And I hate to say that.
What?
I hate to say that, Saint Cola. Do you think that I want to support these glue eaters? You think I want to support these insane? Like I don't want to, Saint, but it is what it is, bro. We need to see a command grab. We need people to be scared. We need their hearts to
Really?
It was hype watching. I love watching Luffy scoop people with Armika 5 times in a row.
Okay.
All that insanity that I'm gonna complain about it.
Yeah,
It's
I'm
like,
about to say.
I'm gonna
You
cry.
want to play against that? You want to play against
I
that?
don't want to play again. I don't want to play.
Okay, well then, let's put you in a bracket.
Almighty.
Snake Eyes. Let's see what happened, my dude. Let's see what happened, my guy.
You're right. That's
Huh?
a little dangerous. That's a little
Okay,
dangerous.
yeah.
Ladies and
Maybe a little
Oh,
bit. Maybe a little bit.
Inkerbiography.
Just a little
Not
bit
a lot.
though, Saint.
A
Not too
smidge, a
crazy.
smidge. I want them to play
Yeah.
Street Fighter 6 along with us. Maybe not as well,
Inkerbiography.
but they should be able to play a little bit better. Manon and Geef, be able to get the game plan going and flowing. You know, Lily also too as well. My favorite players are starting to figure out stuff with that character.
Yeah.
The Biggie the Beast has starting to figure out stuff. I feel like sometimes he'll drive rush and go for the Oki instead of going for the stock ups continuously. So there's still game plans to be
Y
sniffed out,
Saincola,
but
brother.
overall, a little bit of love for those bottom tiers out here, but not a lot.
Not too much. First and foremost, I want to ask you before we sign off, do you really believe that Saint Cola is mastering? And if you do you believe that he is cheating? That's one of the most pressing questions right now.
Check my CFNs.
And I'm gonna turn the button
Search me up.
I'm gonna turn the button layout on and see what's going on. I want to see the command input history.
It'll be fine.
I ain't never. I don't know about that one, brother.
He's behind.
I'm gonna pull up to you. Wrong. Me and Saint can talk all day. But what you guys came here for is to see some of the best play in the world and to see who is gonna make it.
Aquí vamos, let's go. Última pausa de 3 minutos de ads antes de empezar el top 8 del CPT Europe West.
Time to get into it. Talk. Hey. Love, Saint.
Ok, sigamos. Bueno. Chipotle. A ver esto de acá. Tu. Ah, aunque eso sí, algo sí puedo hacer, por ejemplo, en el tiempo de espera. Podemos ver el bracket también del World Warrior el último World Warrior de España-Portugal. Ay, lo está en mute, joder. Un poquito más. Objection. Hasta que empiece. Edgeworth or Bon Karma. Bueno. Ok, empezamos. A ver. Ahí está esto. Y veamos cómo va el último World Warrior de Spain-Portugal. Porque empezamos ahora mismo.
He was obsessed, you see, with finding an appropriate vessel for this power.
Let's do this.
Fight with all your heart!
We are supporting Capcom Cup 10 with a total prize pool of over $2 million.
It's showtime, baby!
Ok.
Takes it over Idol!
Alright, you ready?
You don't want to miss it! Let him look at the damage! Look at that damage!
Now's not the time for jokes.
Two-time Capcom Cup champion.
It's Mena RD!
Men are the ball, the strongest
Man, that
ball.
video gets my juices flowing every time, baby. This is CPT Europe West Top 8. Myself, Ringe, along with my co-pilot Jammers to bring y'all the Top 8 action and crown yet another Capcom Cup 10 qualifying player.
Yeah, man, good to be here. We had a very spicy top 16.
Definitely.
We had to remove some of the ingredients.
Okay.
This time we're going to give you a more perfected one. Remember, try and try again. You can succeed each and every time.
That's
and
what
the
Aaliyah
food gets
said.
better and better, right? And now we have the top 8. And we're going to find out who will qualify from this region and join us at Capcom Cup number 10, the inaugural season for Street Fighter 6. Speaking of which, do we have to look at the top 8?
I would like to look at the top 16 before we
You
get
wanna
to
do
the
that?
top 8. Yeah, I just
Let's
want to
do that.
recap a little bit to get our action and bring everybody up to speed that might not have caught how we got into this top 8 yesterday. Kali Pro, of course, taking down Rass 2-0
Ok, ahí
on the
está.
Zangief,
Calpro
man. Zangief
versus
once
Hexe,
again
Juri versus
well
Geeck,
represented.
y
My man
Geeck-o
Jammers
versus
is like, I don't need to see
Dhalsim
another
versus
Geef. I don't want the
Cammy
propaganda.
en
Like,
Winner's
he's
Circle.
all right. The man needs some help, but there's players like Kali Pro, like Snake Eyes that are making the character work, and you love to see it. .exe, of course, took down the favorite for the entire tournament yesterday,
Takamura.
in a 2-1 nail-biting set. So he's got the duty of taking on the Geef today. And then Geeck-o and Garnet, both the Italian brothers, actually clutched it out. Came back after dropping their first games against their respective opponents to meet here in the top half
ahora
of
vamos
winner
por el
semis.
losers.
But let me hear about the bottom half of losers as well. Jammers, take me through it.
Yeah, man, we had a crazy time here. Obviously, we
Halibel
had to
contra
let,
Ronaldo
Zerna, Libro, Raps, and
que va a
Fegan
ser
vacate the premises
Marisa
in
versus
round
Ken
one
y
of
luego
top 16.
Takamura
Kesman had a
Rass,
great
Ken
time
versus
there,
DJ.
cleaning
O sea,
up
tenemos
against
dos
Zerna.
holandeses,
Ronaldo
tres
C had a good time in the mirror match
alemanes,
with Marisa, one of two
un
mirror matches we had
belga y
yesterday.
dos italianos.
Garnet surpriser with the Blanca. He actually almost beat Takamura.
He did.
If he didn't tech too much on defense, which good identification skills there from Takamura. He probably would have been in the top 8 there. As you can see, Rass, he had a scary time against Shu, to be honest with you, and you don't want to be too volatile like a mosquito against somebody as big and burly as Marisa. As you can see, that's what the top 8 loser side are looking like. Halibel as well, he had a good time. He lost the Garnet, but he brought it back against Kesman there. So we'll have Halibel going up against Ronaldo. We'll have Takamura going up against Rass. But then if we do look at the top 8 bracket, of course, this is what will be happening
Y ahí
today.
está.
Only
Todo
one
esto acá
man
fue a ser
can emerge
FT3. Calpro
victorious
contra
here
Exe,
in this bracket. Good
Geeck-o
variety.
versus
I believe
Garnet,
the only double up
Rass
here
versus
of
Takamura
characters
y
we have is
Ronaldo
Ken.
Sweet versus
As I
Halibel.
discussed with you yesterday, on
Y
camera
solo
and
dos
off camera,
jugadores
this
de
region
este top
has
8
a
están
lack of JP,
sponsor.
Yeah.
Geeck-o
a
y
lack of
Garnet.
Yeah.
Garnet por
I like the
Sig
guy.
y Geeck-o
However, I don't
por
think we
Dhalsim.
have a Luke here either, so we're not going to have that propaganda discussion.
Interesting. Yeah, really Ken is the only one making a star appearance today. We'll see how the players that are piloting do, how the players that are going against that character come up with the strats and defenses to stop the overwhelming offense that Ken can definitely present, of course. But yeah, man, this region, it was bringing the fire matches yesterday. It's going to be fun. We've made it to the promised land of top 8, so everything is 3 out of 5. That means somebody like Takamura is even more dangerous. We highlighted his adjustments
and next
how
week.
quickly he makes them yesterday. So he's got a whole extra game of intel to work with today. But yes, indeed, we are also playing for some prize money, if I'm not mistaken. Of course, we have the top 4 being dealt out some prizes. First place with the 2,500 Second place with $1,200, third, $8, and fourth, $500. So you got to get in that upper echelon to get paid out today. But of course, that first place, $2,500, also comes along with the qualification into
Win the
Capcom Cup
CPT
10.
Middle
And what's
East.
that Capcom Cup 10, Jack?
Big
Boy,
upset.
there is over $2 million to be distributed amongst all the invitees there, with first place being awarded a whopping $1 million. Put that on the front page of your tabloids in the morning after that tournament is done, because, hey, that is life-changing money for just about anyone. Or for landing a drive rush into a conversion. Who knows? Obviously, when we get close to this point, there is a particular match that's going to be, I think it's a 90K differential. I think people are salivating in the mouth of it.
Exe
That's going to be
versus
hilarious
Calpro.
to see who
Just
loses
saying,
that
bro.
one. It's gonna be
Puntos
crazy.
marcan que
saying,
apueste
there's
por
gonna be
Calpro.
some mega money matches on the line at Capcom Cup, essentially. So very much looking forward to it. And yeah, whoever gets the victory, they can use the caption, the J. Cole lyric. My biggest flex is like I made a milli like Bangladesh.
Oh, wow.
Just
Hey.
saying.
Or they could
You
do,
could actually use that and it'd be accurate if
You know
get
what?
the
You could
first
do
place.
the Floyd Mayweather thing as well. Just go.
I don't need to learn how to recat in the hat. I made a milli. I see
You
you.
can
I
wipe
see
your
you.
mouth with $50 bills.
So we're going to see most definitely Capcom Cup, of course, coming up in February of 2024. And we still got many qualifiers to crown here at the CPT online premieres, but also the World Warrior events, all of which are coming to a conclusion very soon. I think the World Warrior 5 for France is going down right now
Yeah,
as well.
literally simultaneously.
So yeah, there is a lot of Capcom Cup qualifiers being crowned here in recent times. But yeah, man, that first set today is going to be, I believe, .exe versus Kali Pro. One I'm very much looking forward to, because I always like seeing the
Aquí
Geek
vamos,
represented.
Geef
I want to
versus
see how
Juri.
these players, especially ones like Juri, because I feel like the Juri players tend to be a little bit aggressive. Whenever you kind of get into that range where he can put out his long range normals, you get into that SPD distance. I always like seeing how those players navigate around it.
10-year difference between the two players here. All German throwdown here. And you know what? It's always the Geef players. They're some of the nicest people, but you guys are the biggest terrorizers in video games.
Yeah.
You just let it out in video games. I kind of respect it,
Bro,
to be honest with you.
Bro, I'm telling you, I have that theory where, like, the nicer you are in real life, the meaner you are in game. Like, I don't know what it is about these sweethearts out of game. They always play the biggest expletive characters in the game. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to control myself. But let's see what .exe
A ver qué
has to
dice.
say about this. He's playing the Jury. We got, every time I have played against Kali Pro, our sets were always super close. We just played yesterday, and Zangief versus Juri is a difficult matchup for both characters. So I'm looking forward to how it will go this time in this important tournament.
Okay, I can understand that. Now, he obviously has the holistic point of view regarding that. I actually
A ver
spoke
qué dice
to
Calpro.
I actually spoke to Veggie about this yesterday. I said, right, is this good? Is this bad? Is this even? And obviously asking, I have to psych myself up to ask Veggie questions, because he's probably not going to give me the answer I need to hear. He's going to
You
give
got to
me
read
some,
between the lines.
yeah, he's going to give me some crazy answer. But, you know, yesterday he actually gave me some legitimate info. He said it's very easy for Juri to store up in the matchup, so she'll always have access to decent damage,
That makes
especially
sense.
against a character with his health as Zangief. She needs to be careful using a fireball, because that gives
Aquí
her a
vamos,
plethora of
Geef
ways to
versus
go over it,
Juri.
towards forward medium kick. That's got like
of
7
course,
active
of
frames, so you
course,
hop over,
yeah.
get combo. The wheel kick is probably the biggest one, because on punish counter he gets a ground bounce. So he's got
and
that as well.
And he could use that from farther range.
Aquí
The
vamos.
forward medium kick, right? Definitely
he
good
can.
range on that.
He did say the buttons overall can be super annoying, but I think he said the base
Classic
of his
Geef
existence
versus
is
classic
probably
Juri.
drive rush down medium kick from Juri. So
Okay.
if Kali Pro can check that, he should be alright, but we'll see.
Indeed, the EXE already established in the throw, and as you mentioned, the stocks locked and loaded as soon as he gets one knockdown. Great anti-air. I like the patience on .exe as well already.
There's the crown fierce. There you go. Going to get the conversion to Lariat. I think he needs to be a bit more confident doing the DP anti-airs, because Zangief's got a much slower jump than everybody else. So
Yeah, I mean, he did have a lot of patience on that anti-air, right? He waited a long
True.
time. But as you mentioned, that gives you more time to DP.
No.
And that's a more definitive answer. But speaking of definitive answers, Kali Pro coming in with the chop, tried to SPD, but finds a DP.
So they both had the hard read there. One for the SPD, one for the reversal.
Bien.
Not quite working out here.
Bien hecho,
the
Geef.
machine gun chops,
Chop it.
Not quite get the round yet. One poke, maybe a crouch light kick, maybe crouch medium kick will do it. Gets
Exe.
hit.
Yeah, just spit a stock and then tried to get a throw bait attempt,
Exe.
but caught him walking back. Well done
Exe.
for Kali Pro.
This is what gets crazy, right? Because, again, you have to readjust yourself. Kali Pro's perfect parries yesterday were pretty much on
Primer
the
round
match.
para
We did
Cal
mention
Pro,
Black
buscando abrir el
himself to win
marcador.
inside top 8 here, so that's going to have to be a pivotal role in this matchup here. Drive rush cancel straight into a store here for EXE. Wrist throw tech as well.
Indeed, prevents the loops from taking too much of his life. Now CaliPro, yeah, he's gonna put out his own bunch, trying to get a jump call out of fireball or something like that, but EXE firmly planted on the ground.
Cabeza.
Yeah, good drive reversal there. That looks a little bit late. I think CaliPro was going for a grab or something. They didn't quite work out. Being pressured into losing his drive gauge. Right, perfect parry.
Perfect
EXE
parry.
can take a full conversion here as well. There's level 3.
Good jump, recovered the time, but we
Otra vez el
trying to knock it out of the
reversal.
corner.
Chops again. Was that what
No hizo el último chop, quería hacer el
He was trying
reset.
to play mind games a little bit right there, cut the target combo short and get a reset going. But now both players very low on drive gauge, landed, build back up for their respective sides. .exe, I mean, you want to close this out without spinning it.
Lo mata.
Meter, maybe
Level
you spin one here. Yeah.
Level 1, and
Lo
the
mata?
extra stock should spend it. Yeah.
No, lo
Not gonna get the
mata.
round just yet. And he closed it out with a jumping medium punch. Perfect time to do that as well. He may have to introduce that again later on in this set, just to give CaliPro to think about something on defense.
Oh, and he missed the fireball that time and immediately just stocks up twice, really prioritizing that in the matchup. Oh, and then the tick SPD, I like it.
Sometimes you got to take those grabs, man. Honest with you, block the wheel kick and the punish as well. Tenuous punish, but we'll take that.
Indeed, thought he was going to throw .exe. He's been very patient in this game 1, though. But just as I say that, dashes in, catches them off guard, then goes low as well.
Oh, I think he tried to bait a throw there. No dice, because he got hit by jump medium punch before, so he's not going to arbitrarily tech. He's trying to hold up, yeah, he got the hold up again. .exe has been super consistent
Take
with his
the
anti-reach.
throw.
Yeah,
Take the throw.
can't just find anything defensively. That's backdash.
No!
Yeah, well done from .exe right there, beating out everything that CaliPro wanted to do.
I said, my loyal hot air mate, you ain't got no fan. They ran away. Figured
Yeah.
out you were a fraud.
They don't like your promo skills. They treat you like CM Punk, bro.
To be fair, the hard reads, lovely perfect parry there again. The hard read .exe kind of introduced to us in that first game. He's pretty much been spot on 100%. He DP'd the SPD attempt. He backdashed to level 3. The CaliPro's definitely got to download that data.
Oh, and that stand medium kick right there again. You talked about it being the plague. Great hezzy on that stand medium punch, really catching CaliPro's defensive timings.
Oh, almost.
Yeah, he was close. He put that fierce out. Speaking
Otra
of
vez,
which,
y el
now,
punish cauta, lo mata.
Just take
Lo
the,
mata.
do the whole thing and take the round. He's going to do level 1.
Ahora sí lo mata.
Splurge. They stall, but they don't carry over anyway. So it's completely fine. And .exe,
Joder.
he is trying to run away with this set here, Ridge.
yeah, he's almost already at 1 bar as well. So in this round, he'll at least get a level 2. And Feng Shui is a great round closer. You kind of suffocate your opponent with it. I love that whiff punish. Any sweep whiff punish, I'm a big fan of. Knockdown, good Oki, but he got the machine gun chops off the drive rush.
There you go. He's going to have to start implementing more drive rush cancel frame traps here just to get .exe to sit still. He's only taken a couple of SPDs, and that will be the round. I think that must have been the heavy one.
Yeah, that did a lot of damage, most definitely. And well done. I like the way CaliPro's been switching up his SBD timing. Thought maybe .exe would be expecting another tick SBD with a normal coming first. Just hit him raw.
Here again, been consistent with those on point. But CaliPro, one of the biggest struggles, SPD, yes, and he's going for the maximum damage here. Just under 40% there with the EX SPD. And that's what you need to do. Every time you block a drive reversal, just SPD. Forget about anything else.
Indeed, you see the reward on that. So gratifying, so much damage. Just barely clips him. Both players try to drive rush after, but yeah, .exe had the hit, he had the advantage. But he does get caught with the level 3 this time. You gonna listen to my promo.
Here we go. He gets to drive rush into a forward MK after this, but he could do something different. Let's find out. Drive rush goes a light kick, and there you have it.
I love it. The Japan special right there. Drive rush normal to immediate drive rush cancel. It's a great gambit. It's an expensive gambit, but when you're on the verge of closing out a round, it often always does.
Yeah, and again, like I said, this guy spends a large amount of meter to get what he wants, but in certain scenarios, I don't mind, especially after level 3. The fact that he can still like stick on you like white on rice.
Oh yeah.
And make himself super threatening. Nice shimmy attempt.
Let's go.
It's gonna be meaty fireball.
Otra vez.
I love that combo.
There you go. But again, as she has to splurge with these resources on that combo, my man needs one grab.
Oh, CaliPro, yeah. He didn't have enough life to absorb on the drive impact of his own, so parry comes out. He's got a big chance here.
That's -9. That sweep there, but well spaced. It can be a little bit problematic to deal with, but we can see more and more of the problems after what Veggie discussed with me last night. We can start to see more of the problem how the neutral is a bit more problematic for Zangief. He has to kind of take a little bit more risk, exhaust options just to kind of have a fighting chance in that neutral. But I tell you what, when he gets the newspaper and swats you out the sky.
Yeah, I really like the way .exe has been playing. He has to be very disciplined. He's not trying to be over-aggressive about stuff. He's representing the reversals really well.
Okay, good blocks here as well. And the neutral jump almost got perfect parried there by Cali Pro. He just goes back in trepidation with the fireball. He's not even trying to attempt to go over it, like some of the answers I was describing before.
Yeah, there's the driver stand medium kick that we talked about as well. Oh, and caught him parrying. Like, the first frame of parry ends up getting thrown.
Okay, and there he goes. He's going to spend the level 2, and he will get the side foot peerage.
Oh, yes. Who's next? Jackhammer, put him in the corner.
Oh, I thought he was SPD.
Wow! I thought he was going to be able to parry at the jump, but the dive kick somehow dodges it. Dhalsim going into the CA. This is going to be a lot of damage, bro.
Oh, is he still alive? I think he's just about alive.
Ya vuelvo.
Yeah.
Indeed. Oh, and tries to do something on the wake up. Gets counter hit by the drive rush stand medium punch. A very potent tool for Juri to start her offense as well, right? So you want to avoid it if you can, but it's tough. You know what's coming.
It looks like, again, I think this is a common theme with Zangief players on defense, so at least the ones I see in Europe anyway. They're cycling through, holding up forward, parrying. I usually Veggie backdash a bit more, but Cali Pro, he's trying to hold up or parry. If he's not successful, he'll stay there and absorb a couple of hits. Take it as well. Or almost got the hard kick. Too slow of a start up there. If you went for Lariat, that might have been more successful in that scenario. Oh, got caught. Grabbing hot air again.
Indeed, my man is reaching, and he's learning lessons right now. .exe, yeah, with the OD fireball pressure in the corner. Catches them dashing forward. I don't know what happened. Cali Pro does get a side switch here, though, with the exploder suplex.
SPD can't be too overzealous here, because he might get DP'd again if he's not careful. There's a Lariat.
Finally gets it out this time. Goes low as well. Drive rush confirmed, but he drops the end of it.
I wonder what he's waiting for. Just waiting here. I think he's waiting for .exe to try and jump into a dive kick or something here. But while they check on the drive rush, he tried to use the fireball as a safe barrier of entry. No dice there. Cali Pro is trying to equalize it here. He's got a level 2 ready and waiting if need be.
Okay, yeah, we see that level 2 do work already, especially as a side switch if Zangief does find himself cornered. Man, and these defensive timings just keep getting sniped.
Forward throw. Another one. And there's the bait, and I think that's it. Oh, he could have closed it out. He had the level 3 there, but there's the wall splat. That will be the rounds.
Indeed, and .exe doesn't have to spend any super meter for it, so optimal finish for him going into round 3.
This would be perfect for him, actually, as well. So he's got to be cognizant of Cali Pro doing level 3 on a wake-up or having a gimmick into level 3 as well. It did work out. Been applied. Good blocks.
I thought that level 3 was coming after that drive rush stand medium punch.
Like, I think he wants to threaten with level 2, and have, because that's an extremely valuable tool.
It is.
If you give up level 3, you're not going to get level 2 in this round.
That's something that we saw Snake Eyes really ride to victory in the CPT West, was that level 2. There were so many that came out.
Just holding it down here, and again, if he gets level 2 here, he could side swap, as we've discussed before. He's still waiting there. I think he's waiting for the DP, to be honest with you.
Oh, yeah, trying to bait something out. Hard body. Ooh, but the back jump ends up catching the recovery. Let's get the side switch with that jackhammer. You next.
Jesus, that did a lot of damage there. If he jumps now, he got caught with the wall splat, and that's it. That was clean.
I like that.
I actually thought you tricked me, mate. I actually thought he dropped
the combo.
But he got it there. And I love the fact that they kind of played on that from SF5. That you do the Tiger Knee Porsche Dynamite, and they legit made it so close to the ground that you can still land it. So again, that's a beautiful extension, or combo end, I should say. It's 2 apiece now.
Really sick from Cali Pro right there. Yeah, it could be a little bit awkward getting those like airborne drive impacts as Zangief, right? But him just going with the air SPD off the ground, I love it.
Drive rush, that media punch. Goes in as well. He's going to condition him. Yeah, he's going to condition him to block for a little while.
The body slam. I'm sorry, Jammers. I just never seen that throw in tournament.
Remember, he's got like, what, 4 or 5 different rounds? Yeah, he's going to condition him for a little while before he starts to SPD him. Just wait for that bar to come back. No drive rush cancel. Double headbutt.
This is so good for Cali Pro. He gets his drive gauge back as he burns EXE out. Let's spin it on the SPD.
Oh, he can SPD him if he gets close enough. That is safe. Yeah, that is relatively safe.
Y está en Burna, güey.
It's like -6 or something when you're in Burna.
Bien, ya tiene ya la drive gauge recuperada. Y parece que acá Cal empató.
He tries to shimmy him again. He gets his legs blessed. That's happened a couple of times.
He's just got to wait here. Very super patient here. The fireball dissipates right in front of him. Drive rush stand medium kick again. Why is he trying to check it?
So powerful, bro. The hitbox is from so far away.
He wants to
so active, so quick. And then gets the drive impact as he wakes up. Bit scrambly, hard to react in the moment. .exe on set point.
He needs to give up trying to check driver stand medium kick. It's 0 on block. You can take the trade afterwards. Heck, if you really want to check it, have your level 2 ready and stored. But I like that he kind of tempts us to the corner to then get the side switch with the jackhammer.
That's true. Want to see if that's what he's scheming on here, right? Like, he's even willing to walk back on the fireballs. Big tech throw on the tick throw.
Stand medium kick. That was nice and early as well. So.
McTavish.
He's trying to run away. He doesn't want to get SPD'd. All right, he's showing signs. And he's going to get
Con
SPD'd.
Punish counter y el baiteo el daño.
So close. He's low on the drive gauge. You know Kali Pro wants to get the rest of that, but he's not being too thirsty. He's not being overzealous. I like the non-commitment. Oh, and that check. Wow.
Lo mata.
He will. Is he going to do the jackhammer? No, he's going to do full cycling Larry. Is he going to go into level 1? No. Reset.
No,
yeah,
reset.
he didn't have the OD meter for the air SPD.
One jab should do it. Yeah, there
Y
you go.
en
Goes for
la
the light there.
dividió.
And I kind of like that because he preemptively
Round.
sticks out the
¿Quién
lights to kind
llegará
of prevent
a
that.
Winners
So it looks
Finals?
like in this round, anything
Exe
goes.
o Calpro?
Driver stand media kick can lose you the game if you're EXE.
Nah.
There's an anti-air to kick things off.
He's still ready with it and finally represents that drive rush overhead. I feel like we haven't seen it throughout the set. Now a big throw bait.
Spend it. He's got to spend it. No, he didn't.
Oh, he doesn't. Next hit will be a kill, though. He's got a drive rush confirm into a level 3, but he's got to find that next hit in the first place.
Just walking him down, going back to the mid-screen, generating that space. Anti-air again. Calipro's getting a bit impatient here because he wants anything to work out. It's not quite working. The machine gun chops are too far.
Los chops.
And no punish with the drive rush.
Good Kali Pro. I thought that was going to be a perfect parry, too. I'm surprised that timing didn't work out for him.
He can't jump again. He's got to stay on the ground. Yeah, he has to stay on the ground.
Oh, he's chipping away at that drive meter, though. .exe building up to 1 bar and beyond. Oh, the drive impact for recovery in time. You talked about his inability to check it. It's just so tough. But .exe dropped his blade, picked it up. He said 5-second rule, bro. I can still eat it. I can still eat it.
3-2. Exe envía a Calpro a
down to the wire set there to kick things off in EU West.
Está un poco atrasado.
Always looking to get the side swap, maybe.
Yeah, exactly. Like, you know, you highlighted the fact that we saw the struggles for Zangief in this matchup. I think I still saw some of the struggles that Juri could have and the annoying parts about it. But the way that EXE played, he kind of nullified a lot of those annoying parts, right? He was like, I'm never going to be over-aggressive. I'm going to stay at this distance where I don't really have to worry about SPD. I'm going to harass with that forward heavy punch. And then here, yeah, he tried to drive rush check.
Ok, ya tenemos al primero que va a estar en Winners Finals. Exe. Ahora vemos quién va a ser su oponente. ¿Será Geeck-o o será Garnet? ¿Será Juri? No, ¿será Cammy o Dhalsim JP? Ya que el Garnet tiene un JP también.
Win a semi-final match, the all-Italian affair this time.
Yes,
Italian battle, Geeck-o versus Garnet.
Between Geeck-o and Garnet. These guys are two of some of the best you'll see in Italy. They are
Dhalsim versus Cammy.
Geeck-o, 28 years young, and Garnet, 22 years young. And Garnet, 22 years young here. Now, I've got to say, give full credit. Garnet, I'm very impressed with his Dhalsim. He shows me new conversions I haven't seen with Dhalsim before, and he's always trying to be innovative with those kind of quote-unquote quirky characters, as we'd like to say. Geeck-o, he is a Cammy aficionado, tried and true, and he's actually in a decent spot here to try and qualify for the cup again, because, again, once you give them a taste
Mi apuesta es por
of
Garnet.
that luxury, once you give them a taste of that victory, they want it back. It's like winning the trophy of the championship.
¿Y abre los otros?
Yeah. It's one of those
Normal
things,
acá
right? It's
y
inspiration
normal
to them.
acá.
And they made it into the first place. You kind of get around that energy, that atmosphere. You don't want to not be there going forward, right? Like, you always want to be a part of those big events as a player. I mean, even as a talent, we can speak from it from that perspective. So once you get a taste, as you mentioned, you're not trying to let that go. So I can't wait to see this match play out. And Geeck-o does have a quote. Let's see what he's got to say going in to our winter semifinals. Garnet is my friend and my rival at the same time. Let's see who will win today. My Cammy is ready.
No, I like that, and I can kind of imagine the Italian accent when he says, "My God." I like it. Grazie. Grazie to the guys at home.
Shout outs Geeck-o, man, and Garnet. Love seeing the Italian representation here in winter semis, and one of them's making it to winners finals.
Of course, indeed. Again, it's a win for the country overall. These guys have got strong representation. Like I said, the Italians don't get spoken about enough when it comes to European play, but when you do see them and they're able to showcase their abilities, you're never not going to be impressed, right? And obviously, I was in Italy earlier this year with Damascus, C4, and over those guys. Shouts to Bodie putting on only the best number 5. Hopefully, he gets to bring that back next year as well. I got to indulge in the community of fighting games over there. And those guys are amazing. Now, for those who don't know, Geeck-o qualified for Capcom Cup Street Fighter 5 finals last year via the World Warrior.
Es
He's actually
verdad.
in prime position to try and do that on the other end. Because, let's not forget, the finals last year for this exact same thing.
Aquí vamos.
Takamura and Mr.
Dhalsim
Wolf.
versus
Mr.
Cammy.
Wolf, Incredible Steph player. And now the Italians have a chance to get in here and try to do this again. Now this matchup here, well, there you go. Look at that already. His Cammy is ready with the quick spin knuckle conversion. Now, with Dhalsim plays on anticipation but capitalizes off impatience, right?
Ooh,
and if he can make Geeck-o impatient, I've seen Dhalsim smoke Cammy players, but they have to be on point. If they're not, you're in trouble.
Yeah, absolutely. I want to see how Garnet. Oh, tries that, and what a drive impact right there. Yeah, you can tell these players are very familiar with each other, right? He put the fireball out. He drive impacted Garnet's spiral arrow to try to dodge the fireball. Definitely looking, yeah, like sparring partners.
There you go. Like you said, you're seeing the yoga lance being done as an anticipation for the anti-air as well. He's got to be on point.
Primer round para el señor Garnet con
yoga. If you treat Hooligan like Demon Flip, right in his face, because she's got like 4 or 5 options, that could be a thing that'll put Garnet on tilt.
I like that. I like the idea of that. Garnet, he's got 2 bars now as well. Trying to spiral arrow on in.
Nice buffer there with the drive rush cancel from the crouching fierce, and then goes low. Just waiting for another jump in there, whether it be a dive kick or a regular jump, because Geeck-o's dive kick placements have been pretty damn good. This is what I've seen in his gameplay.
Yeah, Geeck-o's got to be a little bit careful now. If he needs a fireball or a normal, like...
Bien, ahí usó el spin knuckle, que sirve bien para antiprojectiles. No lo mata.
He's going to expedite the recovery time on his burnout gauge. He should be able to set up Yoga Arch, and he should be okay. Give the Yoga Fire instead. Don't need to give him a free entry point on the ground. I can respect that.
Yeah, Geeck-o, oh, he does have CA now, so the fireballs. Gotta be careful a little bit. He's at the mid-range instead of spiral arrow. Not able to float.
Perfect parry.
Lo mata.
Perfect parry. Only
Primer round para
the
Garnet.
scaling will not stop him from getting that kill.
There you have it there. Like I said, he's got to be on point. Once you commit to quick spin knuckle, man, you're open up to get parried. And if it's going to be a back throw or some sort of conversion, he's ready.
Vamos.
But we saw Geeck-o with an amazing opener here, but Garnet's the one that took game 1 there.
Yeah, man, Geeck-o, I mean, he definitely came out the gates hot. Garnet, though, that is a hallmark of a good Dhalsim player, right? Really able to weather the storm, establish the tempo that he succeeds at.
Already getting frustrated by these limbs, and we'll probably see a jump very shortly, and I think Garnet's waiting for it as well. Medium kick. There's a float to Yoga comment.
Use fun.
Trying to get close, and he actually gets a throw off, no punish counter, but still, this is a significant lead.
Because he teleported because he wanted the real estate.
Yeah.
He was getting all the damage and pushed himself to the corner, so he wanted the real estate.
Very smart to set that up.
Hooligan.
Just regular hit, too, to even catch the recovery of the normal. I thought it would. Tick throw.
Go walks up. Gets another grab here. Not looking too good for Garnet at the moment.
Take the throw, take the throw, take the throw again.
What's the option?
Oh,
doesn't get it.
The OD spin knuckle. Switch sides on him. Cammy classic.
He conditioned him long enough with the throws and the pressure to just hold down back and not look for the crossover. And Cammy players are starting to do that a little bit more because it is a valuable asset in the corner for you.
And if you're playing against Cammy, you gotta watch that. If you're a combo away from death, they're gonna be scheming on that OD.
He almost got the punish counter throw because he was right on the read, just canceled the drive force too early. Backs away again, yeah, he's looking for that. Like I said before, every character has a specific button that works really well against Dhalsim stand medium punch and stand fierce. It looks like crouching medium punch works well against Dhalsim stand medium kick as well, actually. So.
That is a sword normal for Cammy. quite disjointed on that crouch medium punch.
Floats away. And I like it. When you're frustrated with how he's just doing death by 1,000 cuts, Garnet, he starts floating.
Yeah, exactly. Like, I think he's really good at switching up his style, where he's playing out, whether it's the ground, the air.
If he charged that could have been a little bit of a different outcome there, Ringe.
Yeah, exactly. Charging a little bit, slowed him down, will allow him to bypass the Dhalsim, but Garnet will definitely take that and run away with it.
I said, if Dhalsim is incredibly consistent at porting his approaches, then you're in for a treat. Drive rushes in and gets the back throw. He's got all that real estate to work with again here. Goes back to floating. And that is safe because those light spiralers have got tons of active frames.
Yeah, exactly. He's really spacing them super well. I'm impressed with Geeck-o on that one.
Still waiting. He might be looking for level 3.
Yeah, that's what I was scheming on as well.
Ya vuelvo, voy a cenar ahora.
Yeah.
Disfruten los matches.
Nice surprise. Check. No level 3 just yet. Goes for the down back medium kick. Goes for the yoga mummy. And he's always drill kicking the dive kick, and the trade's always working out. I'll take that any day of the week.
Yeah, that Cammy dive kick has quite the hurt box on it, right? So the drill trading effectively.
Not as bad as Jamie's, though.
Yeah.
No counter
hit. No, he actually didn't catch the recovery. I thought he was going to.
I think he was looking for a tech after that, because if you don't get the counter hit on the back fierce, then you can't get the conversion, but you just have a mix-up, and that's going to be the level 3.
I love it. Great stuff from Garnet right there. Not getting drive rushed in on for free. And that's something you got to be really on point with as Dhalsim, right? Players are always going to be trying to close that distance, get into that close quarters combat range to nullify a lot of what you do as the Dhalsim player. So those drive rush checks are even more important on this one.
Oh, he did say his Cammy is ready, but he is 2-0 down. And listen, both these players here in this winners semi-final, they actually made miraculous comebacks in their 2-1 sets yesterday. So I'm not going to put it past him.
Absolutely, Geeck-o. He can show it. Definitely capable of running this 3-game straight. Garnet is looking so stable right now. I like the attempted bait out, but we right back in there with a dive kick.
There you go, just throwing out that stand fist with malicious intent. No cannon spike to get the ante on that float. He's worried about the teleport. He want to expose himself too hard. Just blocking away here, trying to get a quick spin knuckle, but he's going to get side swap here. Is Garnet, and another throw. He's been highly successful with these throws, man.
I love the way he's establishing the throw, and yet again here, right? Geeck-o's willing to eat him. He's taking what the defense is giving him. Another throw. Ooh, and he would have got him again.
Oh, and it's going to be the round, because I think they both had execution errors there, but Geeck-o wasn't prepared to get that full punish there on Garnet, and that puts Garnet at set point here. Dhalsim versus Cammy. I told you, I've seen Dhalsim do some work in this matchup.
Yeah, man, it's looking like it right now. Geeck-o finally finds the throw bait. That's going to be a solid starter, but the defensive choices for Garnet, for the most part, have been so on point.
Good three-piece into the spiral arrow. Keeps him in the corner again, and we're going to set up some throw loops here. There's one. Rotate there from Garnet. Stand medium punch to generate some space.
Wow, the spiral arrow whip punish, bro.
There we go. Close the gap again, and he tried a hooligan. I respect it. He tried it.
Yeah, he baited out the parry. Couldn't find the throw on the punish counter, but finds a couple of throws afterwards to close it out.
The thing is, like we said, if you get Dhalsim in the corner, that's when it starts to really get frightening for anyone in the game. But Dhalsim more so than other characters. Because again, you can't freely teleport. You might have to rely on parry a bit too much. If you've got multiple throw options, you can expose him in that regard.
Yeah, his level 2 could be low profiled, right? He would have to commit to a level 3 for a real true reversal.
There's the Yoga Flame pressure there, and he just backs off again at safe range, and he will convert into Yoga Flame again. And if you jump, you're in trouble.
Garnet is such a controlled space right now, having Geeck-o in the corner with this Dhalsim, even teleporting forward, but cost him a little bit. Great juggle recognition all the way into the level 3 from Geeck-o.
Good situation awareness, responds accordingly. Gonna land the Delta Red Assault, and let's see what he does. Try to bait the level 3.
Oh yeah, he wanted it. Would have been death for Garnet if that was the case.
He's out of there. This is good as well. And a conversion as well, and he goes for the fast fall. He's not going to get the round just yet, and wake up, level 3 is not going to connect because he had the hard read there. That was the only option he had in the tank there, Garnet. And Geeck-o identified that brilliantly, and now he's slowly, surely trying to come back into the set.
Was that Wake Up Fireball supposed to be level 3?
It
I can't remember.
It's also forward kicks, yeah.
Okay,
so it might have been, yeah.
I think it was supposed to be, but either way, Garnet tried to go back to the well. Geeck-o making some good adjustments, not going quietly into the night.
Would have punished that with Yoga Blast, but a bit too far. Wasn't quite ready for the reaction time. Yoga Arch in his face, but Cannon Spike literally avoids that scenario.
Fireball still bouncing too.
So it tracks where you go. So if you're on the right side, it will follow you all the way to the right, and if you decide to cross over, it will bounce back to the left. So
those OD archers, they got the New Orleans bounce to them. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you know, my man was playing G-Funk yesterday. I know you jammers. I thought it was Rob TV because I heard Eminem at first, then I heard G-Funk, and I was like, oh, it is jammers. True story.
All right, there we go. About to get this round here. That is the punish. No matter how much you try to space that, even if your opponent slightly micro-rocks forward, they can change the frame data drastically to get that punish they needed. And that's exactly what Garnet did there.
Beautiful recognition and Garnet to get on set point, baiting out the spiral arrows consistently now. Yoga Float nets him such a big reward off of it too.
There you go, there's a jump. He starts to become a little bit more impatient here because Geeck-o is running out of time here, and he's about to build another level 3 here, Ringe.
Yes, indeed, and we see how much damage those level 3 combos can do. He just needs a drive rush conversion into it, and that will be the rest of Geeck-o's life bar.
Yoga Fire, I love that crouching medium punch, the Yoga Fire trap, and the Yoga Flame trap as well. I'm just a huge fan of Dhalsim's crouch medium punch.
Oh, the spiral arrow pop-up, it worked out for Geeck-o this time. He's got the corner carry, not afraid to press the meaties on him again.
Bro, he might have to introduce Spin Knuckle again soon.
There it is! Oh, you knew it, bro. We talked about it, right? Oh, no, he dropped the combo. That would have been the kill if he spent the level 3.
What are you doing? What are you doing?
Garnet has a real chance. No anti-air attempt. He does get caught Tekken, though. Geeck-o lives to fight another day.
I almost broke my tablet. I was like, what are you doing?
Because that's what we talked about, right? Like, if you are capable of dying to the next Cammy combo, the OD Spin Knuckle is scheming in the shadows, bro.
Oh, man. Back throw. Drive rushes in. He might have to start piling on the throws here, Ringe.
Yeah, let's see it. Can he condition? Get him again.
He's gonna have the bait now.
What's the big reward on the bait? And that's exactly what he does. Man, Jammer's looking into the crystal ball right now, but he drops it. Come on, bro.
He's gonna show me that link I'm a fan of watching him do here, but then no chase down, and he didn't get the rubber band jump fierce. Just waiting there. He can't float too long either because the level 3 from Cammy will catch him. And that's it. That's it.
Oh, that was so sick. The backdash, level 3 as an anti-air. I don't care if you dive kick. I don't care what you're doing up there. You're getting shut down. Garnet into winners finals.
Merciless yoga as an anti-air working out. I love its anti-air hitbox there. And Garnet booking his place in the winners final of today's top 8, where he will face against .exe in the Juri matchup. Garnet edging ever so closer there. The young man showing you that Dhalsim can do the business in that. So, I gotta say, love this set, 3-1. Geeck-o kicked things off beautifully with that crouch medium punch into quick spin knuckle conversion. After that, I think he just started to get incredibly deterred by all the limbs. Started to see the impatience. His dive kick spacing, they were hit and miss for me there. But I'll tell you what, his quick spin knuckle usage was pretty dang good for half the time as well. Didn't see as much hooligans as I'd like to up close. But again, how he was clawing his way back in the set, I respect it. But God, it was just phenomenal, wasn't he, Ringe?
Yeah, absolutely. Geeck-o, he definitely relied heavily on the spiral arrows as well to close the distance a lot of the time, try to snipe out yoga floats, and Garnet caught on to that, right? Like you mentioned, he started micro-walking forward into the blocks to make the spiral arrow more punishable. He floated away like that. He had perfect float timings later on in the set to bait out the spiral arrow and then get heavy punishes. So yeah, man, I mean, great adjustments on his side. I love all of his choices offensively and defensively. Big ups to Geeck-o as well. He's going to go down to the loser's bracket, but Garnet is looking clean on the Dhalsim.
See, one thing I've tried to do a little bit more is I'm trying to snuff out when Cammy players are ready to do the quick spin knuckles. Yeah. So I'm glad I was on point.
You're like, okay, my studying is paying off. Next time a Cammy tries that on me, it ain't going to happen.
It will happen to me because I'm not the see right now. But you know what? No, that played out perfectly. And that's what the winners final is looking like right now. So, Geeck-o, winner of Rass and Takamura Halibel. Okay. We were actually talking about this in the back, myself and the production team, before you came in and joined us in on the conversation here. Some of the lineups here in the losers bracket are very interesting. And again, there's one particular matchup we were anticipating. It might not happen. I'm not going to spoil the surprise. We're anticipating one matchup, but with the way I'd say a certain player's path is looking, it could come to fruition.
I think it will.
We'll see. I'm not going to spoil the surprise, though.
Yeah, we'll talk about it when we get there, of course. But right now, what I want to talk to y'all about is the CPT registration, baby. Because, you know, Middle East is going down very soon, and that means the registration is closing even sooner. Tomorrow, actually, Monday, November 13th at midnight, the registration for Middle East will be closed. The participants will be locked in, and we'll be crowning another Capcom Cup qualifier for Capcom Cup 10 in that region. I can't wait to see the show.
And you know what I can't wait for is food.
Oh, food.
And what we have here is Chipotle is back. Shout out to Chipotle for partnering with Capcom to be one of the sponsors for the CPT this year as well. You can see it, the carne asada. I've been practicing on the plane in my sleep. One of the flight attendants said you were talking about Chipotle in your sleep. We don't have Chipotle on the airline. But yes, you can see it here. It's for limited time only. You got to download the app and order some there. And we'll be back on the grill for a limited amount of time. So please check it out.
Can we get Mr. and Mrs. Chipotle on the phone? Chipotle Airlines sounds like the next big money maker to me. I don't know. That's all I'm saying.
Listen,
you know?
man, if some airlines are leaving the business and you're going to make room for new ones to come in, give us 60% of the cut. Nice and unreasonable. Nice and unreasonable. I love it.
I love commentating with this guy. Oh, man. All right, everybody. So we're going to go get them on the phone, try to get the airlines popping. We'll be back with more top 8 action. Don't go nowhere.
Chipotle's carne asada is back. It's our most tender cuts of steak, grilled and seasoned with cumin, oregano, and coriander. Finished with fresh lime and hand-chopped cilantro. Carne asada. This is our best steak ever.
Let's get this mission started.
Don't scroll burn here, fit. Vi fik en anmeldelse af en pædagog ved halv 9-tid.
Er det blod?
Ja, men ikke ret meget, tror vi.
Det drejer sig om eftersøgning af en forsvundet gymnasieelev, Nanne Birk Larsen.
Nobody saw this happening. I dare you to find me better Street Fighter. It's time to rise. This is our moment. This is our time. The time is now. It's time to rise.
It's unprecedented and unpredictable. It only gets better.
All or nothing! Straight to the
This is a different Chris CCH. I don't know who this young man is.
Time to play. The world is rising. The time is now. No other option. No other way. Play to win the way that we play. My man looks so happy.
Engine burn, momentum, his speed in general is so hard. NRD taking it down defensively and getting the biggest sprint that we've seen thus far.
This is the hardest season of Street Fighter League ever.
history in the making.
This is our moment. This is our time.
This kid is ridiculous. This kid is ridiculous.
This is our time.
He gives a kiss to the audience. I love that.
With this thankful fight.
Execute.
I have the honor of being joined with the phenomenal Blind Warrior Sven. What's going on, bro?
Hey, what's up? I'm doing fine.
Okay, yeah. So Sven, I'm glad that you're like, traveling to tournaments and everything now. I know you're actually from the Netherlands too. So what's the scene like out there? The fighting game.
The fighting game scene out there, well, it's actually pretty small, unfortunately. So, I mean, we have to travel a lot to other countries if we want to play tournaments. So I hope with Street Fighter 6 that the FGC in the Netherlands is picking up again, and that they will organize tournaments as well.
So when it comes to the match that you had on stream at Evo, what was it like? You playing on a big stage like that with everybody watching everything, on a big Evo stage?
I am already smiling when I was thinking of it. It was awesome. It was, to use American words, it was amazing. I mean, I was just preparing for my match, and then they come up to me and say, "Hey, you're gonna fight on stage," and I was like, "Okay, which direction?"
Yeah.
And it was great. I was having my headset on while I was playing, and I could hear the audience in the background cheering, and it was thrilling. It was amazing. It was great.
Okay, so you are someone who has pushed a lot, increased accessibility when it comes to fighting games. Can you tell us about your passion for that and wanting to open up doors for other players, and how do you feel like Street Fighter 6 is doing in that department?
When I got blind, I had no idea how to play video games anymore, because you cannot see the screen, but now we are in Street Fighter 6, and I think part of my success in Street Fighter 5, I mean, I've been playing in other tournaments. I think Capcom realized that blind people are also interested in playing fighting games. So I'm very happy to see that they have implemented audio features in the game, like that you can turn off environment sound. And there are a couple of other great options in the game, which I think are very promising.
What changes would you like to see?
Drive impact. That is a really important thing in Street Fighter 6. Unfortunately, the drive impact startup sound is almost the same as an EX move. So I have to listen to what cry the character is making, like "I'm coming for you," or but then you're already actually too late to react on that. So it would be awesome if Capcom would say, "Okay, drive impact is gonna have their own startup sound effect."
That makes sense.
That would be awesome.
Sven, you are absolutely an inspirational, bro. Your Evo match was one of the dopest things that I've seen this year, and I can't wait to see what you do in the CPT.
And welcome back to today's CPT for Europe West, the top 8 here. Shout out to Rob TV and Blind Warrior Sven. He actually got me on one of his streams once playing an exhibition for Street Fighter. Just a little while ago. I love this guy's doing well, having fun, so he's able to still play video games like that. Because again, he takes things to new heights each and every time. I love listening to him when it comes to his interviews as well. But as I say that, there's a track playing in my ears. Do you recognize this one?
Indeed, I do, Jammers. I'm glad you asked about it. It is called Legend, by, of course, composed and arranged by Yoshia Terayama, with artists J-Star, Rocco 808, and Randy Marks all on the track. That is the official theme song here for the first year of Street Fighter 6. Again, it's Legend by Yoshia Terayama of Cap Jams. I love hearing it. Love seeing the culture being brought to Street Fighter 6 as it should be. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, I love the fact that we got an interview with Blind Warrior Sven, an amazing run at EVO. And a big ups to the Capcom development team for putting so many accessibility options in Street Fighter 6, with being able to adjust audio for different things and all kinds of cool stuff. So definitely big ups to them, of course.
Of course. Right, so let's take a look at the bracket here before we get ready for our next match, of course. Now we are in the top 8 loser side. So this is where we start to make players vacate the premises, as I like to say. Or, of course, just open up another stream, chill out, get to enjoy themselves here. Because, again, this is a very arduous task to try and qualify for the Capcom Cup. And it can be tense, especially in the promised land of best of 3, or best of 5, I should say, sorry. But yes, up next we should be setting up Rass versus Takamura, which this was one of the highly anticipated matches of top 8 round 1. What are you thinking about this one, Rinch?
Yeah, I'm very much interested in how this is going to play out here. Both players around similar age, of course. Takamura definitely more familiar to the Street Fighter audience because of the work he did in Street Fighter 5 throughout the game's lifespan, and very familiar already in Street Fighter 6, performing at Gamers 8 and whatnot. He's one of the most innovative fighting game players in the entire world in any game, so I love seeing the new stuff that he's going to bring to the table. Of course, Rass on the other end going to be playing that DJ. High damage output, can manipulate you in so many ways because of the sway, take advantage of the usual tendencies that players have in Street Fighter 6. So Takamura, it's not going to be easy. He's not going to be able to autopilot through this one whatsoever. But Rass is the one that we have the quote from, so let's see what he thinks about this matchup going into it.
I'll cook Takamura like a waffle, specifically a street waffle, none of this liege business. I probably butchered the liege part. I'm going to imagine that's a waffle back where he's living at the moment. I'm sorry, I'm not as cultured as most people.
Oh, yeah, I was heavily relying on you to explain to me this quote.
I'll ring my sister after this and say what is that. She's been to the Netherlands.
Because you heard me with the metric system yesterday. I don't know anything about that side of the world. So I was expecting stroopwafel. You were going to hit me with the business.
No.
All right, well, I like waffles nonetheless. So if you're going to make Takamura one, I'm looking forward to it.
Well, listen, I already saw one quote that said I'm ready, and that didn't quite work out. So if you're going to cook it like a stroopwafel, look, I'm going to be honest with you. Rass's playstyle yesterday was a bit too explosive for me.
Okay.
Look, I'd say he's a very exuberant guy. He's very explosive. But he almost didn't make top 8 because of the characters he was going up against. So I'm hoping he'll be able to dial it back a little bit when necessary. Now, when it comes to these two players, World Warriors, they're actually 5 points behind each other, or separate from each other.
Really?
I think Takamura's 4th and Raph is 5th. I think Takamura's got 110 points, and then Rass has got 105 points. So there's actually not that much.
And to be separated at 4th and 5th place is incredibly important, right? Because the top 4 gets the winner's side start in that final World Warriors event. So these players looking to establish momentum against each other, or just nullify that World Warrior experience in general by qualifying out of the Premier. Let's see, this is a first to 3, as Jammers mentioned, Takamura versus Rass. Takamura in loser's bracket to start top 8. Definitely a situation not a lot of people were expecting.
Well, if you're going to cook it. Hey, and there you go. Already starting off with the sway there, straight to the corner. And there's a trade that works out. And that's going to be hard. Right, here you go. So if you're going to cook him, don't bring the air fryer.
No?
Get an actual...
waffle maker?
Yeah, you know?
the DJ waffle maker, bro? Like maracas? Yeah, I want a Morocco waffle now.
There you go. Hold on. Trying to get perfect parried here and assure you can. So now this is interesting that Takamura's done that. So we already saw him get convinced. That Sway's a very good move because he lost 30% because of it. Speaking of the devil.
Let's get it.
He's about to lose another 35% because of it.
Just in case you forgot.
Well, there you go, right? And Sway is one of DJ's most powerful tools, but because of Takamura's reactions, Sway might actually be detrimental to his gameplay.
Yeah, he's just got to like wait a moment longer than he's used to, right? And then I think he's going to be able to react to Sway pretty efficiently. Right there actually chases it down with the drive rush.
There you go, gets the forward throw here. He's sneaking another one. So he tried to bait, but then he was ready with the jackknife maximum anti-air on the neutral jump.
Yeah, good stuff from Rass. That was a weird Tatsu that ended up coming out. Might have been an execution error. Reacts in time to drive impact him back. Rass tying up the first game.
Takamura is just testing people with the button.
Sorry.
And it's a DIC if they're ready to react. But I promise you, DJ players have some of the quickest reactions when it comes to drive impact because they use it a lot. So.
Yeah. The feint on the up kicks just came down with a button.
Si no te gusta, no veas el stream. A veces prefiero escuchar el stream. A veces a comentar, comento cada tanto.
Establish this life lead.
I think he should wait, but he might close the gap with the drive rush here. Yeah, he's going to wait.
I like it.
That's going to be big damage here for Takamura. He can't burn him out only because he's already exhausted on the level 3 here. But he can still try and take this game 1.
Well, I like that the drive rush cancels the pressure. Doesn't combo off of it. Tried to stand fierce. Does catch him low with the OD Jinrai, and the trade will be enough.
So when Ken does, I think it's crouch fierce into run step kick, that trades with buttons and he can get stand fierce afterwards. The best thing to do is commit to the reversal or do a parry. You can't press buttons, but because they see the run, people check. And that's how they lose to the trade scenario.
Very cool tech from Takamura, always on the forefront of technology with any character he plays.
1-0 para Takamura.
That one, so shout out to Senga.
Oh, definitely shout out to Senga.
Just backing off here at the moment. Here, Takamura 1-0 up.
Oh, back to back with the stand fierce. You know how can players be?
He's got 5 active frames.
That's what I'm saying. I do the same thing.
Nice check there with the crouch medium kick. Medium punch. I think that button's sorely underestimated. People talk about it enough in terms of what it can do. People talk about what it can't do. DJ's crouch medium punch.
Yeah.
Jackknife maximum, and he's put himself near burnout here. This is not looking too good.
Oh, Takamura actually puts himself in burnout, but puts his opponent in burnout at the same time because he blocked the OD.
Round para Takamura buscando aumentar el marcador 2-0.
Like we mentioned before, DJ's got a higher damage output than Ken in the mid screen, but Ken has way better quarter carry. But against DJ, I think I'd argue it's pretty similar to be honest with you.
Oh, and again, these crouch medium punches acting as drive rush check tools, as counter pokes. That is the primary way to use crouch medium punch on Ken.
Slasher.
Probably going to be looking for a side switch here in some form, and Takamura identified that. That's why he jumped back instead. Just waiting here again.
Takamura, yeah, a lot of patience this game. Lots of walk back, trying to bait his opponent into moving forward.
I think he wants to safely secure the 2-0 before he starts like switching up a little bit in terms of aggression.
Makes sense.
There's a check.
The check.
No! Big damage here, and he's got to spend it. I think he's got to spend all of it.
And yeah,
Level 3.
Level 3 coming out to play.
Like I've always said, man, your opponent does half the work for you when it comes to
Vida
drive
amarilla.
gauge. You can drive rush in a bait with a sway if he wants to, but he goes for the stand medium punch.
And again, Takamura very close to getting burnt out. He doesn't try anything between the Sobot
Careful,
kick.
he's buffering level 1.
Oh, it actually
le
traded.
rompió el dry
What in the world?
impact,
Takamura
madre
gonna live to fight
mía.
another day because of it.
Le
Rass
rompió
still
el dry
definitely in
impact.
control here. Oh, he doesn't want to get popped off on, giving them gaps in case the reversal comes out.
Oh, he should do the true string.
Pero lo mata con el dry
Anyway,
impact
he's just
otra
gone for the
vez.
wall splat there. I was thinking he could set up the true string.
Yeah.
You see Fuda do it all the time. Crouch medium punch, EXN slash, and like you're down after you block the first one.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, nice float. It's a hop. Big damage coming through here for Rass. Double heavy so back straight to the corner here. Drive rushes in, and he gets caught out by the sway once again. The double jackknife maximum conversion.
Looking real good here. Recognizes the parry, comes out, just throws him afterwards.
Dude, why do you cancel?
Maximum. Still preserves the perfect as well. Rass tying up the set right here. And that's the explosivity of DJ, right? It felt so quick that he tied up this set after dropping the first round in game 2.
Like I said, man, I see like shades of his boxing gameplay in SF5.
Yeah.
Rass is DJ, and he kind of plays it to a T. Well, there we go. Conversion into heavy so back. Gets the grab. Drive rush in.
1-1 lo empata Rass.
Plus frames, Takamura does take that time, and both players drive rush Takamura though.
I love when they do that, but the second guy does it as if he didn't see the green.
Yeah, it's very strange sometimes. Oh, Takamura harassing with the sand heavy kick, gets the crouching medium kick afterwards, locking him down in this corner.
Drive rushes in to try and
I like
take
that a
advantage of
lot.
the negative frames there from the crouching medium kick back dash there, but no conversion, and he's burnt himself out. That's a
Se
full
puso en
commitment.
burro. No, dropió ahí el Rass.
Unfortunately, leaving some damage on the table. Both players burnt out here. Very scary situation.
He's just gonna have to air slash him. He's trying to I think he should just air slash him.
The Sobots, yeah. Oh, he pops off with the level 2. Pops off with the level 1. It's still too much.
And he's still got the combo because it said punish counter. You have to remember, level 2 is fully invincible. I know the level 1s are strike invincible, but the level 2 has much more invincibility.
That's why it was punish counter, right? It got the recovery of it. Now DPs are coming out. I don't know
Round
what's
para
going
Rass.
on.
Joder las interacciones que están pasando en este match.
Absolute lasagna gameplay right now, and that's exactly why he bust out the DP right there.
Yeah, please, right. Let's stabilize this a little bit. Get back to the neutral. Try to regain our composure.
Dude, let's get tense there. Nice Soryukin there against the hop. Rass smells blood. You just got to wait a little bit longer. Lovely discipline.
Again.
You see what I mean?
The crouchers and the step kick. That's such strong tech.
Oh, he committed to that. He definitely committed to that. I know it's a punish on the regular gym anyway, but...
The crouch fierce too. The first part of it has such a strong distorted hitbox. I really like that strat. But
Muerto.
Takamura is going to be
Muerto.
going down 2-1 in this set. Oh, the extension into the level 2 one more again.
There you go. He's beaten the music allegations indeed. And he's 2-1 up.
Bueno.
Well,
Hostia, esto puede ser un upset. Si Rass elimina a Takamura.
I looked it up.
Did you look it up?
Yeah, I looked it up. It is something. I don't know what this is, bro.
Oh, okay.
It has like Nutella in the middle or some joint.
All
What
right,
is this?
fair. All right, I've seen it. I didn't know how to name such a street waffle. What a name.
So you're more cultured than you thought.
Well, maybe. maybe.
I don't want to give myself that credit.
I'm not gonna put that on my bio saying I know what a street
Come
waffle is.
on.
Never know where that can lead, bro.
You know what? You're right. You're right.
I really like that stand fierce from Rass after that. Like just the max range stand medium kick. Opponents are gonna try to take their turn maybe by walking closer. He caught him off guard with it for sure.
The hop's catching him out, but he's been inconsistent against it here. But he gets the anti on the second attempt from that hop. Does Takamura and he does run.
El Takamura busca empatarlo. Lo mata. Lo mata.
Hitbox on his 6 frames. Doesn't quite have the blocking frame data of Luke's crouch medium punch, but it gets the job done as a check.
I actually thought Takamura would fall for a couple of drive rushes because the drive rush sway. Lovely, perfect parry.
Perfect parry.
The run cancel. But it looks like he's been handling
pared.
the drive rushes from Rass really well. He's been doing it pretty close against him anyway.
Oh my, and the pop-off
Maximum,
Yogi. Some great horizontal range on that move.
Oh, what a bait.
Takamura knew he wanted to do it again.
That was an expensive bait, and again,
Otra
Rass is not
vez.
caring. He splurges everything to get out of the corner there, hops out of danger to the other side of the screen.
We
Courtesy
take
of the screen
those.
carry there.
Yeah, you're going from wall to wall.
We
no
take
Yin
those.
Yang twins. Oh, but the level 3 pop-off gets baited
No.
out.
Level 3, he's got to spend it. You don't do level 3. You have to. Yeah, you're going to expedite the recovery
Level
time.
3
He's
contra
gonna get
level
his drive
3.
gauge back here as well. Now, he went in before and did drive rush stand medium run.
No, no lo
He
mata.
tried to bait him again or try and grab him.
Driver sway.
Yeah, grab him.
Y ahora
Oh,
sí,
you got him.
match
Crystal balls on
point
Jefferson
para
today.
Rass,
I
a
feel you,
punto
dog.
de eliminar a Takamura.
He saw it before because he's blocked. He's not. Maybe the next time he might do this way. He just needs to see how it opens up layer after layer. Dude, is this match point here for Rass?
Perfect parry. Te vas a la pared.
Right, Takamura has to win this game
Take
and
the
punch
throw.
out one more if he wants it. He's putting himself in a good position to do it, though.
Rass is being impatient. If jump doesn't work, he parries. If parry doesn't work, he does jackknife
He's
maximum.
too close to getting the set win. He's letting that get the better of him right now. Trying to be too
my
active. He's still
God.
doing it. Pop off
No,
again.
se mató
Takamura
solo.
reading how
Lo
much he
empata
wanted to take
2-2
his turn and
el
didn't let him
Takamura.
do it once.
Dude, I literally said it and watched it unfold.
Yeah.
If the jump doesn't work, it's the parry. If the parry don't work, it's the jackknife max. It's one of the three.
Now you on today, you need to set up the hotline. People need to call into Jammers right now and get some advice on their gameplay.
I'll be like, just don't play ranked.
I can't, this doesn't work on ranked. I can't tell you what's happening. Those players are animals.
Ooh, trying to get an air to it there, didn't quite work out. Almost burned himself out here. Lovely back,
Back throw.
Takamura likes to do that. If he's close to the corner and he get a back throw, he'll do that. Right, rushing with the back hard kick.
Oh, yeah.
No charge though. He didn't have charge though.
Indeed. It was like on the later hit, right? So I don't know if that's cancelable. Is it only the
Well,
first hit
actually,
that's cancelable?
yeah, good
Okay.
point. Good point.
Ooh, catches him as he lands. Wasn't even landing frames. I don't know what Takamura was trying to do. Maybe walk forward.
Back away, back away. He's getting too close, mate. Takamura wants to put you in the corner, and then he does the Japanese into the Sobat.
Maximum, Yahoo!
He's going with those
A
tight
la
drive
pared.
cancels. He's trying to pop him afterwards.
No lo mata. Ahora sí lo mata por el chipeo. Match point de nuevo para Rass.
And another set point here for Rass. I told you we were going to get a 3-2 for this one.
It's looking like it, man. I mean, yeah, we definitely are going to get it. It's
Level
Takamura going to
2,
force a
ritmo.
final round. That's the question we have right now.
Dude, he might have to bust out, or he might look for low forward
Oh.
into the side spot.
If he busts out, I mean, that's going to be such a painful response if he gets baited.
Get out.
Damage.
Yeah, he's going to try it.
Oh, okay, that works. The whip throw is a whip throw. You know how it is. It's a setup.
This is cracking under pressure again.
Oh,
Take the throw
yeah,
y
he tried
push
to parry his way
counter.
out. Backdash
Oh,
actually worked out this time. Finally finds a decision.
There's a hop there for the safe jump. That's negative on block. And that's what he set up. And he can actually... No, it's not going to do it. Actually, tell a lie, it will. He's got to do the whole thing. He has to do the whole thing.
Do you have the rhythm?
The kick should do it. There it is.
Even with the scaling, Rass defeats Takamura, the favorite, to take the entire tournament.
There you have it. I did say off camera to Ringe. I said we're looking at a 3-2 here.
Yeah,
and lo and behold, somebody got turned into a stroop waffle. Look at that.
Big
Google.
upset.
It might actually turn into one of your favorite dishes.
Just
Hey,
saying.
he said,
saying.
I'm a cook. You seen the meme with the two beavers? Let him cook.
Let him cook. Let that man cook, bro. Call Vision
Madre
with madness.
mía,
Let me get that Stroop
tremendo
waffle
upset
tutorial,
es
you
este
feel me?
match.
But well done from Rass.
El favorito a
Taking it
llevárselo
3-2.
Takamura
He did definitely look a
ha
little
sido
scurry in
eliminado,
some instances
derrotado
where he
por
had
Exe
a
y
very
ahora
close
por
set
Rass.
closing moment, and then Takamura was able to get on
Así
offense
que la
and kind of
última oportunidad que tiene
exploit how
Takamura
much
va a
he
ser
wanted to
en
take his
el
turn
World
back,
Warrior,
but at the end,
en
he
las
made that
finals.
one decision he needed, right? When you're playing a defensive style like that and you're making hard choices to try to counter the opponent's offense, a lot of the times you only need one to work out, and as long as you can roll your offense from there, you
Wow,
can take the set, and
madre
that's what happened
mía.
at the end for us.
I think this ties into what Rob was talking to Takamura about in his interview before, about there's no safe play style.
No,
and
there's
again,
not.
as the set went on, we saw Takamura, as soon as he put Rass to the corner, the mask started to come off, basically.
Yeah.
Right? You're parrying, trying to hold up, things weren't working out. It's getting tense, like you said.
Bueno.
Because he sees, he wants to touch the glass of winning the set
Yeah,
there.
exactly.
He just couldn't, he wanted to basically expedite the whole set and just wanted to get it out of the way, but Takamura identified that. But going back to that, you see this high-level obstinance from Rass, just doing the jabs in between the Jin Rice, being that, and he's like, I'm not respecting you in this. And like you said there,
Takamura está fuera.
Takamura.
Así que va a ser Rass va a enfrentarse a Geeck-o para llegar al top 4. Ahora vamos con Ronaldo Sweet contra Halibel.
Round 2. Now!
But before you move on,
Talk
real
to me,
quick,
talk to
I just wanted to say, yeah,
Marisa
to go back to your
versus
point
Ken.
about there never being a safe strategy, right? I think with parry in this game, really, there's never anything
Dude,
that's
we
safe.
saw it. Air slash it into...
Exactly. That's the point I wanted to bring up. Like, right? Like, if you're Takamura and you're talking about those safe strategies, in almost every other fighting game, you see that, and it is a safe strategy to start pressing, right? Unless the opponent's going to do an invincible reversal after that. This game, you got parry as an option. The perfect parry is a less commitment than an OD reversal or a super reversal, and it just makes you second guess every moment, man.
Look, because the potential favorite is out of the bracket.
Ok, más mensajes me llegaron acá. Antes de
And
que
like I
continúe.
said, the Germans didn't want Takamura to win. That's ideally what you want. If a German wins here, it makes it easy for the world order. But hey, I have to look at the remaining players and then do some more hypotheticals if my boy wins here. But nah, this is crazy. But hey, listen, like Rass said, I'm gonna do it now. Let him cook. Let him cook. He's done it. He's done it. All right.
He's stepping up some real nice. I want to see what he continues to do so in this tournament. But next up, we got Halibel versus Ronaldo. That's gonna be the other half of
Ronaldo
round 1 top 8. Definitely looking forward to seeing how this one shakes out as well.
So,
ok, antes de que empiece, que ya continúe, vamos a ver el bracket del Impact. Sería el top 16. A ver cómo está quedando el top 16 de Europe. No, de Spain, Portugal. Para ver el top 8. Alex Dito envió a Vegapatch a Losers 2-0. Zeno le ganó a Yoxero 2-1 en el Mirror. Shanks le ganó a Gumius. Samuel le ganó a Anterdes. Polaco le ganó a Demaid 2-1 y ahora va a enfrentar a Anterdes. Tena le ganó a Rapieres 2-0. Rapieres de afuera. Chocolo eliminó a Espartaco 2-1. Cole le ganó a Tomoe 2-1 con el Jamie. Pero Gapach le ganó a Cole 2-0. Yoxero va a pelear contra Chocolo y ahora están peleando Gumi y Ustena. Después de eso veremos al Anterdes polaco. Así que veamos cómo va a quedar este top 8 en Winners. Por ahora. Por el lado de Winners vamos a tener Alexito Zeno. Va a ser Mirror JP. Shanks contra Samuel, que va a ser Juri o Lily versus Cammy, ya que Shanks usa Cammy. Vegapatch está esperando darle ganado al su rival de Losers. Y faltan 2 juegos. Ok, continuamos.
You definitely asked Ronaldo.
Messi is the GOAT y te los mostraré hoy.
Yeah, right? He was like, you know, Ronaldo answer, oh, so we Dutching. That's what you're saying. We're going Dutch on this check. I feel you.
This is brilliant. Now, shout out to Halibel for that call. Honestly, someone had to play it.
Messi es la cabra y les mostraré
We're
hoy.
going to set up here. Now, I've been looking into this matchup a little bit more.
Okay, talk to me.
Marisa versus Ken. I personally think it can go either way. Obviously, we had a great example of that at Red Bull Kumite South Africa with Angry Birds and Big Bird. Shouts to those guys. Over time, I've tried to look at it from both perspectives, how they win and why they're losing.
Okay.
And more so, Marisa doesn't really put in the corner because obviously all her options lose to throws.
Oh, pero el que gane de ellos se enfrentará a Calpro.
He might lose there.
¿Cuál será? ¿Ken o Marisa versus Geeck? Esperando en el top 5.
If they get a punish counter, they're going to get huge mileage. I think Marisa gets
Aquí vamos, Halibel contra Ronaldo Sui.
Ken is as well. But I think the main focus
Vamos a ir
for
por
me is
Ronaldo
Ronaldo's
Sui.
defensive choice as a Marisa player.
Okay.
Once you get put in the corner, it's all on you to get out.
Yeah, and Ken, as you mentioned,
Hello,
like, with the
Ken.
throw loops being available and just his corner pressure in general is going to be able to exploit that. And this is where we're going to get
Take
our
the
first
throw,
test
take the
for
throw.
Ronaldo's defense, and he's just
Take
taking
the
the throws right
throw.
now.
Yeah,
The loop,
Take
that's
the
4 in a row,
throw.
baby.
Because he can't parry.
Oh,
Yeah,
at the perfect time. Oh, good bait here. He is rocking and rolling, but this is all Marisa needs, baby. One knockdown in the corner, tries to bait out a reversal, doesn't give it to him.
Good blocks here from Ronaldo at the moment. Again, he was abusing the hell out of Gladius yesterday. And to be fair, it's a Swiss Army knife. It's a multi-purpose move. Gets the hit, scoots him, charge up the Gladius again.
Yeah, you gotta be careful with Gladius because Kens are so crouch medium kick happy in this game, right? They'll definitely look to exploit the low vulnerability.
We go Gladius again, and then no come on grab just yet. Now he's looking for a
Only
conversion.
two
Punch,
Kens.
medium punch into a full conversion there, but we'll see. He wants Halibel to run at him first. That's what he wants.
Oh, no, we're funny from now on. It would have been hard to do so. Perfect
Amateur.
carries the
Lo
OD
mata?
Oh,
Superman
take the round,
punch.
take the round. He might need to use
Lo
level
mata,
one.
lo mata,
Level
lo
one.
mata.
Yeah, it will. Level 1 in the building. Just enough damage there. Great recognition from Halibel.
And to be fair, he was kind of doing that yesterday, I believe. I've seen him do it before. The guy's working to perfect parry. Phalanx has been really
Buah,
Halibel's
madre
perfect
mía,
parries in
Halibel.
point, in general, on point yesterday, so. And was tied there. More splat.
A la pared. No contraatacó el Dry Impact con otro Dry
Caught him
Impact.
asleep at the wheel with the drive
Para
impact.
salvarse de la
The
pared.
run into the backdash. I'll teach you a lesson a day when
Oh, he's
you
going
mention
for
like
it.
that.
Yeah, he's going for it.
I love it. And he even kept some drive mirror. He could have done
Double
one more
buffer.
with the Jinrai loop right, but I like him keeping the drive mirror to apply this pressure to finally get the kill.
He's going to bait the level 3s. He's going to leave it.
Double
He's gonna
perfect.
try and bait. Charge up Gladius. They want it. He wants Gladius into level 3. Don't worry, I was labbing that all last night. I was traumatized. I was like, hang on a minute.
Like, this did what? This did what to you? All right, Halibel on the run overhead to conclude the perfect. What a way to close out that first game.
Right, so far, we're looking at it from the Ken perspective right now. Again, when you put in the corner,
Free
you're
Kens.
highly susceptible to throws as a Marisa player. And if you're opted to throw tech or try and jump out the corner, the Ken players pretty much have the escape answers on lock. So you really got to be careful in that regard here. But then does that mean you have to be more aggressive, more belligerent, or...
Yeah.
That's why I think it can go either way.
Yeah, I'm trying to think about this as well now. I mean, if I'm Ronaldo, I think I want to see a little bit more stand medium punch as kind of a counter poke tool. It doesn't have the greatest range, but Ken's kind of like to commit into those like crouch medium kicks, the stand fierces that kind of move him forward a little bit. I think you could maybe counter poke a couple of these buttons. And again, all she needs is one knockdown. So we'll see how he approaches the neutral, if he's got any new strats.
Ok, 1-0 para Halibel.
Or I could just say abuse more gladius.
Bueno, tema de Marisa, power up.
$1 million coaching advice. Rush cancel into the short.
Give me that.
The bait. He's going to go into the Rodrigo Spartan kick. Try to go for an overhead from the stance there.
Oh, just walks up on the minus turns right there. Nice little hezzy on the offensive start from Halibel.
You did punch into it. Wake up sweep.
Okay, fair enough.
Well, you could lose the game off a haphazard sweep. Let me honest with you.
Yeah, 100%, man. And now we're in the corner again, though. This is where Halibel took such great advantage of Ronaldo in the first game.
He's in.
Oh, the cancel the ball.
Le rompió la armor. Lo mata.
That will be the round here for Halibel. No super gauge needed. It should be a meterless conversion. Oh, okay.
No, dropeo.
Give him a fighting chance. Go for it.
Yeah, man, and you don't have a lot of life to play with up against Marisa. This is actually scary. And he once again closes out the round
para Halibel, buscando meter el marcador al 12.
He has no health to assimilate any hits, so like you can't do charge gladius to react there, because I've seen him use gladius to try and check dry rushes.
Wow.
He's right in the corner again. Perilous situation. Fireball this time around.
Yeah, and that's a plus. Off that setup, that fireball is plus for him. That's why he got the counter hit afterwards.
Ronaldo's been on the back foot for the vast majority of the set thus far. Going to get the heavy Demarcatus. He's going to go for the safe jump.
Mix up.
Tried the perfect parry. Didn't find the timing, but nonetheless gets out of the situation. 3 bars on deck for Halibel. Oh, he tried to
Superman
respond.
punch. Amateur.
Perfect parry in the forward HK, and he's literally trying to chomp away at his drive gauge, and EX Gladius get parried, and he's burnt out as well. Are we looking at a level 3?
No lo mata.
He's going to take the knockdown for now. Oh, I love that.
Oh,
I love waiting for the
Ahora
jump
sí lo
with the
mata.
drive impact out right there. Ronaldo had a chance to land
2-0 para
super, but it's
Halibel.
just going to be so difficult to react with that in the moment.
Yeah, here's the thing. It's like what Takamura did yesterday when he did the neutral jump into DP. You would have to neutral jump and commit to the level 3. Like, even if it's going to get blocked, you have to commit to it. And like we said, good observation there from Ringe. He waited for the jump. He backed off Michael just a little bit away. Waited for the jump. I said, look, you're going to land into this.
Yeah, exactly. What are you going to do, bro? You're not going to be ready to cancel in the super. Like, 0.001% of players are doing that right now.
Gets the phalanx over the crouching leading kick here. And Ronaldo really needs to turn this thing around because he's been second best in all departments.
Yeah, and Halibel, I believe he wanted a DP after that whiff throw, but the crouch medium punch did the job efficiently enough.
El overhead. A la pared gratis.
Oh, he missed it.
No.
Oh, yeah, a little bit too early.
Oh, quería hacerle el mix-up ahí con el dry impact, pero falló el timing.
When he jumps at you very close,
Burnout no va a escapar.
He was doing it against Dhalsim yesterday.
Yeah, because that jump fierce, like, it's so hard to utilize the crouch fierce or the special that goes upward against it. You often have
Muerta.
that there.
Match point para Halibel.
Running away with this
Esto va a ser un 3-0.
Snap kick closing it out, and Halibel is looking to be the first 3-0 here in today's top 8 thus far.
Yeah, he's definitely looking to take down the big body. Oh, DP in response. No OD necessary. Great reaction.
Reaccionó bien.
Yeah.
Give me it.
Yeah, double back fist. Going to go for all the damage taken to mid-screen here and try to chase down something. They're not quite sure what he's looking to chase down. We're back to the neutral.
Tú estás contratado.
Oh, he is the neutral, the Chris Wong, the samurai, not using any directions.
Yes, blows through the 2-hitting target combo. Just waiting it out here. And again, he needs to get a clean hit here, does Ronaldo, because he'll build level 3 in time as well. And he might need to get a punish counter to take this entire round.
I love this movement from Halibel right now. I like these moments there. He's not moving at all. Oh,
In Japan, he's weak.
Yeah, man, his movement's Messi-like. I like it.
Showing him the footwork.
There we go. And as well, got the level 3 ready and stopped.
He is looking to snipe something, bro. He's like, I got full drive gauge. I just need one confirm, and you're dead. The set is mine.
Next hit wins for Halibel. Ronaldo, I'm not quite sure.
Because Halibel, even if he parries something, he's going to be able to kill. Like, the scaling won't be enough to save Ronaldo.
Chases him down. He runs away. He's doing things in hesitation. He's trying to react to something that's not going to come.
Oh, there's the Japan special right there. Oh,
Nada.
he should be out of it, but no cancel.
Overhead. Oh no, that's unfortunate there, and that's gonna be it.
3-0.
Takes it over Ronaldo, and he proves to you why Messi
Madre
deserved
mía,
the Ballon
3-0.
d'Or for the millionth time.
That's right.
Halibel elimina a Ronaldo,
Crazy.
Sui. No hay
Domination
Marisa en top
over
8.
Ronaldo's unfortunate there for him, but Halibel, exemplary performance of how you play that matchup from a Ken perspective.
Halibel pasa y va a enfrentarse a Calpro para el top 4, para garantizar top 4 por losers.
I mean, I don't know what else to say, man. This was quintessential.
Yeah, he pretty much just had it.
Messi is the GOAT y voy a mostrar que lo es.
Miami's own Lionel Messi.
Madre mía, Halibel.
But, yeah, like you said, the overhead harassment worked out really well. He didn't overly abuse the jumps. He just had picked enough jumps to kind of never let Ronaldo get comfortable and reacting to them in certain ways. We didn't really see the air-to-air represented at all. And he just got to the corner so quickly. And that's something that Ken is obviously super great at in this game, the corner carry positioning. But we talked about it at the outset, that once Marisa is in the corner against Ken, she's so handicapped, and she has to get real hard defensive reads go in her favor, and Ronaldo just couldn't come up with the answers needed in the time that he needed to find them.
And I think that, like kick into level
Pero
3
no soporto eso.
there, unfortunately. I'm not sure if that's exactly what he's looking for. He matched level 3.
Hay gente que le gustará verme y otras que no.
Unfortunately, there,
Lo entiendo, pero es mi estilo de transmisión.
That means
Exe contra Garnet, Geeck-o, Rass y Calpro Halibel. Tenemos tres alemanes que quedan. Quedan aún los 2 italianos y un holandés solo. El único holandés que queda, Rass.
I just noticed that. Oh no, okay, Geeck-o was the only one that ended up losing. I was like, oh, did all of the players that gave us codes win? But no, I'm wrong about that. So, unfortunate, just Geeck-o still alive in the bracket though for sure. And you know, we talked about CPT registration earlier. Of course, Middle East is coming up, but that is not the only way to qualify for Capcom Cup. You can also qualify through the World Warrior events going down right now. 26 different regions, 26 regional champions will be crowned, and those World Warrior events, they're narrowing down the finals, baby. A lot of them are taking place very soon, including the France World Warrior 5 to determine the final seedings for the actual qualifying event going down right now. And that's how it's going to be for the next couple of weeks, man. So again, go to CapcomProTour.com for all the information on the various World Warriors and see who's going to qualify for the 10th edition of Capcom Cup.
Excluding the winner of today's event, you see all these players in their respective World Warriors. For their 5th ones, of course, if they're not going to be eligible for the final. But because the favourite I had noted down,
Calpro,
we need to take a little break. We need to refresh ourselves. I need to hypothesize again as to who will be the winner of these final 6 players. Let's take a break, and when we come back, we'll continue with the losers quarterfinals.
Ok, corte de 5 minutos.
You're really making.
Sí. Ok, veamos, ¿cómo está quedando el top 16? Aún nada. Y según marcan, el favorito que se lo llevaría sería el Megapatch. A ver, aún no empieza. Pero según la tabla de posiciones acá para el de Europe, de Spain, Portugal, España-Portugal, Zeno, Megapatch, Shanks y Samuel ya están garantizados que van a estar en Winner's Side. El problema va a ser de los que queden acá en Loser's Side. Que ahí lo de Loser's Side, ahí sí está más chungo de los que pueden pasar a eso. Porque Shock Zero aún sigue peleando en el top 16. Ahí está. Ahí y ahí. Perfecto. Mucho mejor. Así nadie molesta. Ok, sigamos acá. Ya terminaron. Ya está decidido el top 8. Anterdes eliminó a Polaco. Tena eliminó a Gumius. Chocolo eliminó a Shoxero. Y Megapatch. O sea que los matches luces van a ser Anterdes contra Tena y Chocolo contra Megapatch. Duelo de madrileños. Duelo de madrileños acá. Y jugadores de sponsor que hay son en el top 8 son Alexdito, Zeno, Pegapatch y Chocolo. Después el resto son free agents, como Shang, Samuel, Anterdes y Tena. Así que va a empezar ahora el top 8 del Spain-Portugal, pero creo que van a hacer un corte de 10 minutos antes de empezar. Así que ya está decidido el top 8. Pero aún sigue marcando que el favorito que se lo puede llevar es Vegapatch. Pero Vegapatch tendría que lidiar con el Exdito otra vez. Ahí voy. Un momento, así que nos vemos en breve. Ok, 50 segundos. A ver qué están haciendo acá. Ah, lo del respawn están aún con MK. Street Fighter 6 será para el final. Ahí. Está el Gachikune, está el Kakeru, está el Ending Walker, está el Problem X.
Street Fighter League is in full effect. Of course, last week, week number 3, everybody turned up the actual
Street Fighter League USA.
because they switched it to a reasonable time so the East Coast can get there, and it was an absolute party. Ladies and gentlemen, in week 3, the results that we had, we saw Red Rooster versus Team Nasser, a close match. PR Balrog and Punk had the standout match. Absolute nooch footsies. I was like, man, what exactly am I watching? Their play style was so much different than everyone else's. Cammy versus Juri. Wow.
Ay. No, otra vez.
Street Fighter League US is ridiculous right now. Street Fighter League United States, Street Fighter League Europe, Street Fighter League Japan, all of these guys, all of these teams are fighting to win their league, and eventually, of course, that would mean that they will punch their ticket into Capcom Cup, where we can find out who is the best Street Fighter 6 team in the world. In the world, Craig. Make sure you guys tune in to these Street Fighter League events. Absolute fire.
Ok,
Welcome
seguimos.
back, everyone. A nice dosage of the Midwest love from Marab TV and St. Cole. I kind of overdosed.
Aquí
on it,
vamos.
But either way, big ups to those two, always holding it down. It's all love between them as per usual. And it's been not any type of love, only violence here today on the top 8 for CPT Europe West, including Halibel moving on, as well as Rass taking down Takamura, the favorite to take the whole thing. And then in winner's side, we got .exe and Garnet ready to duke it out.
Geeck-o versus Rass y Calpro versus Halibel. Cammy versus DJ y luego Zangief versus Ken.
Takamura is going to be taking on Geeck-o, who fell to Garnet, and then a Kali Pro, who fell to .exe, will be taking on Halibel.
So, because Takamura's out of the picture now, I think Garnet has an incredible, strong chance here to take the gold. However, there are one or two people he might want to avoid in that hypothetical outcome here. But yes, like we said, we are going to be setting up Geeck-o going up against Rass next. So that should be Cammy going up against DJ. This is one we actively see in multiple parts of the world, mainly Asia and Europe. I want to boil it down to, of course, because obviously there's a plethora of Cammy and DJ players in the European region. Obviously, when you watch in the Asian region, you have Mizuha, you have Kazunoko, you have Fudo using the DJ, you have Yamaguchi, shouts to Yamaguchi as well. So you get to play, soak in plenty of matchup experience just by watching it here. But again, these guys here are looking to take the gold. Now, Rass had an amazing set, 3-2 at Takamura moments ago, and Geeck-o falling short to Garnet there against the Dhalsim. He said he's ready, and Rass said he's looking to cook. So if you want to cook up another waffle, and he didn't like the Belgian waffles, he wanted the Netherlands one. So I mean,
Stroop waffle, but
Italy's got some great ice cream. So if you want that as a side dish, and I can talk about the ice cream because I was there.
Shout out to Europe, but ice cream go crazy. It was crazy in Poland when we went too.
Listen.
But that's a story for another time, of course. We do got losers quarterfinals going down right now. Geeck-o and Rass. Oh, and the backdash already represented. Again, not meaty timing on that throw, so he's actually to get a full punish after the throw whip.
Nice job. Yeah, he's letting these reversals rip because he's just letting people know. It's like, look, I will show you that I'm willing to take the risk, but you got to learn to bait as well. And from that point, I can wake up sway, wake up backdash, sweep, so on and so forth. Open up that mind game, that kind of worm with the mind game.
Yeah, and Rass, he's been pretty high PA, high APM.
I literally just spoke about him waking up with sway. And he goes, the guy was fully in the air. He was at the apex of the jump. You still did wake up.
And that's what I think that could plague him a little bit in this set is how active he is, because I really like if he would just kind of hold the down charge a little bit, because the up kicks will stuff like whatever angle trajectory that Cammy wants to approach from in terms of the air. Like even if she can miss the dive kick, the up kicks are going to snatch it. So
I don't think he's going to show any signs of slowing down here. Now he's using the air slasher feints because obviously one of the biggest things in this matchup, lovely perfect parry there, going to take him straight to the corner with the spiral arrow. Yeah, one of the biggest things about this matchup is if you use air slasher in the wrong sense or the wrong vein, you're going to get quick spin knuckles.
Exactly, yeah. That's why I'm like, I want to see the up kicks, just have the charge for that. He will represent after the tech throw, though. People love throwing their projectiles when that happens.
The feint again there as well. And again, you can jackknife maximum the dive kicks as well, but you have to commit to the charge. You can't rely on back roundhouse.
It looked like another sway attempt right there. He just didn't have anywhere to go because he was already cornered, and Geeck-o not gonna let him escape it.
There's one game up here to Geeck-o at the moment. Again, with how active he is on streaming and the competition you get in Europe, again, he's not going to be unfamiliar with the majority of matchups. He wants to DJ being one of them. And he tried to go for the spacing trap there. He committed to it, but that was not a good choice. Perfect parry to make amends.
Yeah, perfect parry on the restand. Oh, and then the drive impact tries to escape, but he can't get it to the air.
The impromptu conversion of the juggle into the stun. Are you going to charge the hooligan? He will. Is he going to look for a reset or commit to the full combo? He's going to commit to the full combo.
Double up on the drive rush cancels. Oh, he tried a little hooligan shenanigan at the end.
Slash into the machine gun up. He will build level 2 as well, but he needs to get a clean hit, and that is what the clean hit will be. He just did an empty sway, and it will be the level 2. So if he gets the whole thing into the kick, this should be it. I could be wrong.
Y lo mató.
Damage is gnarly. And so, yeah, he can cancel off of that second part of the back heavy kick or whatever it is.
Miré por Rass.
My mistake earlier.
Porque si Rass le ganó a Takamura, él tiene una gran probabilidad de llevarse esto.
Go forward throw, chase him in.
A ver acá.
Oh, he's waiting. He's trying to get a jump out there. Lovely delayed jump out there. If Geeck-o didn't do that dive kick, he would have been out.
Oh, yeah, of course. And people love doing that after the drive rush, jab. Like, when they're backs to the corner, the back throw is coming, fam.
Stand light kick, no drive rush cancel there. So Rass is going to try and create space by pushing him back to the mid-screen with his own drive rush. There's a medium back with a poke. This is his throw.
He immediately takes advantage of it. Quick little throw established.
Wait, do you know what? I
Uh-huh.
respect the attempt because I'm
Yeah.
not sure what he was looking for the wake up there, but the fact that Rass was waiting with the charge is what Ringe was exactly alluding to before.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's such a good option to shut down a lot of what Cammy wants to do, but Geeck-o, he's cashing out big here. That's going to put Rass on life support.
I don't trust Rass's wake up. I think Geeck-o can
No lo mata, lo deja en poca vida.
I don't trust his
Oh,
wake
he
up.
did the jab. Try to catch him. Oh, the just cool. It got out of the jab range, but he didn't commit to any follow-up.
One DI.
Oh, and
Lo
then
mata,
cuts
lo
him
mata,
off
lo
with
mata,
the
lo
pass.
mata.
The drive rush confirmed. Gonna be enough damage.
Primer
So one thing I
set
hear
para
very
el señor
often from DJ
Rass.
players is his drive rush check is pretty poor with the crouch and medium punch, but I kind of have to look at it from an objective standpoint. And in that scenario there, it looked pretty damn useful.
It looks pretty
to
good,
me.
yeah.
If you're looking at it from a relatively close range, I think it's one of the better ones you can
Okay,
use.
that makes
Further
sense.
away, your argument's completely valid.
I know.
Fair.
That's just my opinion. I'm not a DJ player.
And the way the meta has been going, though, right? People are utilizing drivers from a little bit closer range, so that should become more. But yeah, unfortunately, the up kicks whipping gonna allow Geeck-o to get to the corner, but we already found out of it.
Lovely conversion there from the stand fierce into the jackknife maximum. Chases him down into another empty sway there.
Take the throw.
He gets a throw for his troubles as Geeck-o. That's unsafe. That was highly unsafe.
Baby again. Oh, the
Lo
bait is
mata.
there. Finally gets it with the just cool. It's so hard to avoid it throughout the set.
Giving a player like Rass a sway was a mistake. Drive rushes in for the conversion into
give
the
me
heavy
that.
so back. And waits.
Plus frames. Oh, he jumps at the perfect timing, though.
Could have got a much better punish, but he would have had to commit to something to get the better punish. So I like that he got the 3-piece to the spiral. And there's a crouch medium punch check. And it will be the level 2. It looks like he's going to take him to
El
the other end of the
ritmo.
screen here. No need for a side swap. Just get the damage.
Big.
Yeah, that's great corner carry regardless, right? So
Hey.
now with the throw afterwards, he's all the way locked into the corner. Heavy air slasher.
That's
Oh,
been happening
sí
too
que
many times.
buena.
He's air slashing too early. It's not necessarily that Cammy's at the apex of the jump. And then he commits to that
Maximum,
afterwards as a follow-up.
Yeah, they caught the neutral jump at its peak, man. We got up in the
Take the
early
throw.
Rass. He's got level 1, but that's not going to matter. He needs level 2.
Lo mata,
Exactly,
lo mata,
the
lo mata.
drive impact abused. Mans was two-stepping at him real quick. Let me show you my dance moves before I do the combo.
I was like, yo, you're deciding what to do. What? Stop deciding. Like, just do something. Oh,
No,
gets
qué
a
baiteo le
miss
hizo.
buffer because it was just done too early there.
Otra
Level
vez.
2's coming in. And it will send him straight to the corner here.
Big.
Actually, drive rush in actually here. He didn't need to.
Yeah, just dashes on him. Oh, no. Tries to press
Hostia.
on the sharp knee.
No.
What in the world drops the combo? Geeck-o gonna side switch. Cammy privilege.
I
No
think he
llegó a
tried
la
to burn
pared.
him out. Didn't quite
Yeah.
work out. He can still have the
Fire
opportunity to
out.
do so. Throw. And that's why I think
Take
Rass
the
is taking
throw.
everything because he wants drive gauge. Yeah, he's taking everything because he
Yeah.
wants his drive gauge back.
He's trying to
Take
do
the
something right. He's
throw.
jumping or just taking hits to avoid getting burnt out.
Se
He got
mató
the last
solo.
bit of it on the
1-1 le
kicks.
empa- Ah, no,
Made it
2-1
on
para
So
Geeck-o.
here's the problem, right? I don't think all
Ah,
players
no,
do it
1-1.
intentionally, but sometimes when they have a slither of drive gauge left, they will intentionally take grabs and they take hits to replenish the drive gauge. But the problem is you're taking damage in the process, and that all adds up over time.
It's a balance,
Huh?
right? And it's one of the harder things to really recognize in the moment in Street Fighter 6. Like, how much life am I
2-1?
willing to sacrifice to keep myself from burnout? Definitely hard to manage in the moment. Geeck-o up 2-1 now.
Drive rush in, he tried to bait, he almost got it, but Geeck-o is not having any of it there. And there's the empty jump. And then that will be safe, yeah. I'm seeing him
Someone
press
put the
jab
marker
on
wrong.
sways. He's going to clock on that. Again,
Please.
do you want to know something that works against that knee incredibly well that shouldn't? Cammy's crouch medium punch.
Oh, wow.
I saw someone do it by
It's so
accident,
normal,
and I labbed it, and it works pretty consistently.
It's so normal, bruh. He tries to get out. He knew he was going to get chipped in the process. Even if he spent level 1, Rass had so much life, and honestly would have still been good for him.
Dry rushes in with the jab again. One of the most problematic and powerful tools that DJ has in his locker at the moment. Goes for a jab this time. Too far to get the charge of the jackknife.
Oh, gets caught on the soul bot, but not making the most out of it. Some damage left on the table here. Looking for the soul bot harassment. And again, having that charge ready is so key in this match.
Hey. Oh.
And that's going to be
Level
back to the
uno.
mid-screen
Y-
here. He's going to be looking to close the gap very soon with Geeck-o. Oh, not before Rass gets there first.
Hey, el reset
Geeck-o,
en
he
el
perfect
graba.
carried the projectile, but was not ready to check after.
Hey, back. Level 3.
T-jump throw again. Can he sneak in another one probably? He delayed it.
He did, and then
What
the little
the-
scramble.
dos a
That
dos.
crouch medium punch is a scramble killer right there. I see DJs get so much damage from it. in awkward moments. So well done right there.
The crazy thing is, when I watch Rass play, if you give him a split second to go back to neutral, he's committed to a button in the cancel.
Yeah.
Like, he's just committed to do it.
Definitely want to do a sunrise, heal the plus frames, try to parry afterwards. Throw was there. Rass making every right decision, not even needing it at this point. Just stays with the meaty as Geeck-o tried to commit to jump or backdash. Paid for it with his life.
Looking at match point here for Rass. The game he had against Takamura was the necessary thing he needed to get impetus to win.
And Geeck-o, I mean, he committed to the dive kick. I think if it was just a normal jump, he would have punished the OD fireball.
I think so. So take again there, Geeck-o on the ropes here, not looking too good, and he had to do cannon spike into the corner, not looking too good. Gonna have to try and worm his way out the corner here, Ringe.
Indeed. Oh, and he does just that. Caught Geeck-o, or excuse me, Rass committing to the sunrise heal. Throws him out of it though.
Dude, every time he gets out the corner, he accidentally puts himself back in there. It's not looking too good.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. Little tick throw setup, establish that, try to catch him reaching later on, get a big reward.
Now, if Geeck-o can get this round without having to use level 3, I think he's in a good position for the next round, and he missed his dive kick again, and that would have taken the round.
Punish counter, un toque y está muerto.
It's such a tough break for him. Rass, he's trying to bait something out.
Bro, this is
Take the throw.
Wait.
Oh, and he
Lo
gets
mata, lo
on
mata, lo
his
mata, lo mata, lo
legs.
mata.
Just the worst
Final
time to walk back.
round.
That's what I was talking about. He conserved his super art meter, and he's going to need this level 3, but hope he doesn't get baited into doing it from an air slash and fade. I'm hoping that does not happen.
Final
Both players with a
round.
level 3 on deck right now. The life bars can get deleted so quickly on both sides.
Alright, there you go. Just abusing the hop at the moment here because it's really testing Geeck-o's reactions and patience.
¿Va a gastar el level 3? Sí.
Into Weekend Festival. He's going to get abundance of damage here.
Go, wake up,
A
punk.
substantial
I love how quick he was going to press that crouch medium punch after blocking the light from that distance. Cammy wasn't going to be able to chain into another light. What a great recognition.
Tried to do Jackknife Maximum, didn't work. There's a throw break. Hop again. Check, and that's it.
Lo mata,
That will
lo
be
mata.
it.
It's over.
That's
Y
unfortunate.
Rass elimina a Geeck-o 3-2.
Drive rush abuse.
Madre mía.
There you have it. Signing it for the fans at home. Rass continues to emerge victorious and whiz through this bracket. The loser side of things here. These are kind of nail-biting sets. 3-2 Takamura, 3-2 Geeck-o. He's putting on a show for you guys. He's making sure your heart's in your mouth, man. I can guarantee you that.
Good as stuff to Rass, bro. Making Stroop waffle
Bueno.
after Stroop waffle. We're getting a whole stack of them right now. He's going to try to continue to do
Bueno.
so in losers finals, of course. But yeah, man, great play from both players. I love seeing it going down to the wire yet again. Rass, and we've seen him be very active, high APM decisions, but he's been able to kind of clutch out
The
these
Cammy
moments of
curse.
patience throughout the set that have been the keys to victory in my eyes. Like we said at the very top, he was going to need to have a couple moments of patience to get those up kicks ready on the various ways that Cammy could apply her pressure, and he did just that.
Well, I think as well, just to add on to your point about, you know, the necessary, the key to success, I think his sway usage, especially when it comes to identifying and just snuffing out those reversal attempts from his opponents, has actually been pretty much on point so far. So it's been remarkable to watch him do that as well. And again, optimization with his level 2 conversions. Really abusing the knee hop in this set. I really like that.
Yeah.
I would like Geeck-o to look into crouching medium punch, actually beating the hop. I promise you, like 90% of the time it would work.
I believe it. Because a lot of the times they're doing that knee hop where it's like a little bit farther than like right on top of your head, you know, and that's like a prime spot for the crouch medium punch to really rear its ugly head. But this time, didn't find it. Rass just found hit after hit, and we talk about the damage. Yeah, you see that? He just got caught pressing a button at an unfortunate moment. Wasn't even trying to check the drive rush, I think. I think he was just pressing in neutral, and that was the perfect time for Rass to take his turn.
See, and that's what's... I think that's one of my gripes, my personal gripes about the game, right? It's like...
Ok, vamos a ir con el segundo para llegar al top 4, para decir la loser semifinals. Calpro versus Halibel.
Because look, all you do is press a jab. Maybe that's to set up an anti-air scenario, maybe something else. And then drive rush jab beat him. And of course you get the extra plus frames and you can link the heavies from your lights. All because of that. And it's like, okay, Geeck-o may be thinking, was that the wrong decision? Maybe I shouldn't have done anything. But then you still have to deal with that layered guess,
Sí.
right? And it can be a bit unfortunate for any player to be on the receiving end of that, especially with DJ.
Yeah, and like whiffing lights is an essential part of playing a ground game, you know what I mean? To kind of bait your opponent into reacting to animations and whatnot, all those things. So when you put one out and it's just at an unfortunate timing of your opponent drive rushing in, I mean, it feels like such a low commitment tool that you're paying super heavily for, right? Yeah, well, we'll see.
Well, Geeck-o, considerations. He still has the one more opportunity to do so, but then Takamura is in that exact same bracket as well, so that's not going to be easy. That's going to be a Herculean task as well in that regard. So, now we've got to move to our other which is going to be another juicy one here. Pro going up against Halibel, all German affair. I like this one. And like we said before the break, this matchup has been a little bit of the talk of the town recently. Because obviously Ken's in the argument of, oh, you second best, you third best. He doesn't care. You're in the top three. You're going to get your Olympic gold medal.
Exactly.
Unlike the rest of us. Crazy, right?
Yeah, we got to stop concerning ourselves with who is like the best. Just know if you're picking one of those three characters at the top, you're doing a good job. You made the correct decision. So don't worry about who is actually number one, number two, and number three.
Those are the kind of people that complain about, you know, you're in the nominee for player of the year, whatever. It's like, no, this person's the best. It's like, dude, the fact that they're in the nominee, like, come on, they're doing something.
Exactly. You know?
Anyway, we watched this matchup. I'm pretty sure you've all seen the clips and whatnot. We saw Veggie go up against Daigo, and everybody and their mums just think that Veggie should have taken that. They got a little bit greedy here. And it's the footsie battle for me in this one.
Exactly. I would agree with you is the fact that I think Ken is kind of caught off guard by the range of Zangief's normals and his options. Whenever he's trying to get into his own space, he has to deal with something on the way in that Zangief can throw out.
I think this is a scenario where, okay, yeah, well, when Ken does crouch medium kick drive rush cancel, it hits on the corner, and when he sets up the strike throw game, it's actually one of the more scarier opponents to be against, because it can actually work against you pretty easily.
And the Jinrai pressure also is a little bit handicapped up against Zangief, right? Because he can just pop off with SPD if he blocks something. You got to kind of commit to jump or backdash afterwards, and Kens don't like doing that.
Good throw attempt there from Cali Pro. Already lost about 65% of his health here. Goes for the machine gun chops. Goes back to the neutral here. Hasn't really got any super art meter to work with at the moment here. But if he gets a drive rush cancel, they can convert into a lariat, which should be good for a little while anyway.
Yeah, I've really enjoyed Cali Pro's patience. He's just been walking his opponent to the corner slowly, not trying to commit to too much, but he does get counter hit on the frame trap.
Close it out this first round here for Halibel. Yeah, I'd like to obviously extend on that as well. I think Cali Pro's been playing pretty well. I think my one worry, what I'm frightened about is when he's back in the corner, case in point. Because I think he's been struggling to get out. He's not quite sure what the best option will be, but you are forced to guess in this game pretty much 9% of the time. So.
Yeah, Halibel, that backdash right there, I'm not sure what he was baiting out because he didn't have level 2 yet. Now he does. Now a bait could be on the table again.
He doesn't need to use fireball at all, to be honest with you. He gets the frame trap with the shin kick.
Oof.
There's a throw.
Esto es fatality.
Unfortunate, yeah. I thought the air-to-air, I thought we were going to see the SPD come out. Halibel, though, shuts everything down.
Right. Fantastic start here for Halibel at the moment here. Looking to get Cali Pro into the corner as quickly as possible. So I've noticed that with Ken and the big bodies. Puts them there. I thought we saw the recovery period of that. Slider's clocked.
Indeed, and then the SPD on the parry attempt. That's the way to get yourself into a round. Oh, with the backdash!
Too obvious, mate. You got to apply these frame traps. I do think Zangief has some pretty scary frame traps in drive rush cancel.
He do.
Got to use those for a little bit.
Even the target combo, the chop target combo is good damage for what it is. That time, though, I get another SPD costing him heavy.
Okay, it's not going to be the round here. Went for a different follow-up instead, but he gets the stun, and he could actually do a little bit more meter there with the throw, I think. Halibel, but hey, we got the round. That's the most important thing.
Nonetheless, yeah, I believe throw is the optimal meter build in this game again.
Mainly if you get the punish counter one, but I still think throw is pretty damn decent. So he's very patient at the moment. Throws a fireball. He doesn't have to worry about much because EX Lariat is projectile invincible, but yeah, close to that.
Oh, and then cutting the combo short for the overhead, median up to combo off of naturally.
Three-piece into the Shoryuken. Gets the grab this time. He's been having such difficulty trying to get out of his corner here.
Halibel, every right decision, even the neutral throw bait. Catches Cali Pro reach, and you get taught this lesson today.
Dude, this is looking like a walk in the park for Halibel here. And again, that's what you got to really focus on, right? How does Ken get Zangief to the corner, and can he keep him there? Or again, The Zangief player's defensive choices are literally the crux of the matchup for him in this one.
Yeah, it's looking like a Halibel seems so comfortable and popping off every time CaliPro gets an opportunity at offense, making every right defensive choice.
Double headbutt. Here we go with the frame traps into the lariat conversion. I'm just going to close the gap here. Maybe CaliPro's waking up now, Rich.
Yeah, CaliPro, I think he didn't want to spin the drive rush. That was an execution error. If I ever saw one, but no punish.
No, he saw a UFO up in London. Didn't they tell you back in like the 1950s there's UFOs at like, 10 o'clock at night? And you just do the X-Tatsu to go chase him? They'll tell you that?
Just tack him down. I see you.
Anyway.
Oh, he wanted to jump out. Get
Lariat.
stuff.
Oh, okay. The parry side swap.
A la pared.
Give me that, the Ken privilege.
And when he gets that right, that's the freest side swap, man.
Yeah, indeed. Oh, and then again gets caught after these frame traps on the drive rush normals. Yo, the drive rush into the step kick. He's got these nice little resets overhead, cutting combos short to get optimal damage in the end.
Dude, is he looking to take another 3-0 here? Crazy from Halibel.
Oh, yeah, he did that to Ronaldo as well, right? The big body slayer.
Sorry. I am so childish. I thought something else and you said that.
No, don't worry, cameras. We'll talk about that off camera.
Oh my god.
Right now the patience being shown from both sides. Again, CaliPro obviously has a life lead, so he feels a bit more comfortable showing this much patience. But Halibel has been one to delete those life bars mad quick.
It's the life kick there, and the short Yukin to break momentum. And I like the short Yukin being introduced at this point as well. Only because if CaliPro thinks he can get momentum, he has to really work for it. Another shimmy.
The throw baits, bro. And then he drops it just to bust out with an ODDP and then a drive impact after. It's a level 3. Oh, man. The way he reacts to everything in the scrambles, bro, nobody's got a chance.
I am never dropping money on the floor near you.
Yeah.
Because I know exactly what you're going to do. You're going to fight tooth and nail, even when you're in prime position, to make sure you get the dub there. But I respect that. Halibel, he gets another 3-0 here in this top 8. So he'll progress the losers semifinals to go up against Rass. This is going to be another juicy matchup here. We'll get
Sí, es la banda.
with Ken versus DJ, or second up, I should say, in that regard. But yeah, clinical performance there. This is what the bracket is looking like right now.
Por eso es que tengo la ventana abierta.
Takamura is out of the bracket. Ronaldo is out of the bracket. CaliPro is out. As well, so 4 players remain here. EXE
Porque esos son
Germany,
demasiado
Garnet from
fuertes en
Italy.
un lugar
We've got one
cerrado.
player or 2 players from Germany, one from Italy, one from the Netherlands. Hard toss up here, isn't it?
Absolutely, man. I'm really not sure who's going to take it. Obviously, .exe and Garnet are in prime position to do so, but the way Halibel's been playing 6-0 so far in top 8 in the loser side of things. Rass also looking dominant.
El top 4 ya está confirmado. Exe contra Garnet. Rass versus Halibel.
It's wild to see the opposite tails in the
Vamos a ir
losers
primero con la
bracket.
Winners Finals, pero eso va a ser
3-0,
después del
Halibel
corte
in the 3-2
siguiente de
Rass.
5 minutos. Juri versus Sim y abajo DJ versus Ken.
I need to tell you all about Street Fighter League, baby. You heard Rob TV has got a new time, 4 p.m. Pacific. That means East Coast is well on the way to get in the chat. Pop off. Join us on Twitch and YouTube at Capcom Fighters to get in on all the latest action for the U.S. Street Fighter League. We got Week 5 coming up next week. It's already been blazing hot action throughout the season so far. And we got the European, I was going to say USFL, but just SFL, sorry. Got my tongue twisted. Coming up November 17th. I can't wait to see all the talent from EU displayed on Street Fighter League once again.
Of course, make sure you tune in for that. And because the time zone has changed, 4 p.m. PDT, 4 SFL US, that means you can order Chipotle at a reasonable time. Look at that. And they might not charge you an arm and a leg for delivery. However, one of the things you can order up there is the carne asada. It's back on the grill for limited time there. So you can download the Chipotle app and order some for yourself. And again, much appreciated for Chipotle for partnering with Capcom for the first year of Street Fighter 6. I've got to try this myself. Hopefully you guys have tried it as well. Let me know your reviews on it, please. Those Google reviews definitely count. They go a long way if you actually use it, unlike me. I just eat food and just call it a day, mate. But anyway, yes, there is the kind of
DJ matchup now.
Bro, I've been around the Segway block for some time now. I did not see that one coming. I give you props on that one. That was nice. That was nice. Usually I see them coming as soon as they start. That one was nice. I give you props on that one. So don't go anywhere, everybody. We'll be right back with top 4 action to determine our Capcom Cup 10 qualifier.
Ok, así que nos vemos después del corte 5 minutos. Veamos cómo acá el top 8 empezó. No. Aún no empezó. no empezaron los matches. Vamos a tener primero acá un mirror de JP entre Zeno y Alexito. Después Juri versus Cammy. O Samuel también puede sacar a la Chun-Li o a la Manon también. Luego Vegapatch Chicolo, que el Chocolo no lo conozco, pero sé que el Vegapatch usa Cammy, no, usa Chun-Li y Aki, ya que él ganó un evento en Madrid offline con Aki hace poco. Y por último, Tena Anterdes. No sé qué usa el Tena, pero sé que el Anterdes creo que usaba Ken, me parece ser. Ok.
Season after season, it's only gotten better. Big Bird in trouble.
Va.
Nobody saw this happening. I dare you to find me better Street Fighter.
Unprecedented and unpredictable. It only gets better.
Voto.
CCH, I don't know who this young man is.
My man looks so happy.
Momentum, his speed in general is so hard to keep up. RD taking it down defensively against the biggest sprint that we've seen thus far.
This is the hardest season of
O
Street
sea,
Fighter League ever. History in the making. This is our moment. This is our time. This kid is ridiculous. This kid is ridiculous.
He gives a kiss to the audience. I love that.
Yeah. O sea, increase offline events, but keep the World Warrior. Ah. Ok, veamos. For the regions. Mm, 25. 25 offline events and the other 23 for World Warrior. Oh my god. Bueno. Bueno, Sodom and Hagar. This confirmed for Don't Be in Street Fighter 6. Ok, go.
What's
Entrevista.
up, y'all? We are back. No neutral, with a little bit more melanin this time. Listen, cool. Joined with Ron TV. And now we also have Ritas for the interview. Yo, dog, Ritas, my guy, what's good? How you feeling?
I'm doing good. Thanks for having me again, you know.
Man's like, Ritas, what's up, man? What is this I see behind you? Look like you a man of culture. You got a, is that a, what is that console back there? What you got going on?
Super Nintendo, SNES.
Okay, what you playing back there? Let's see. What's that?
Nintendo.
Is it real?
No,
It's
okay.
real. It's real. We're trying to knock it down,
I
cigar.
just played it today.
Gotta respect it.
Who was you playing, Ritas? Who was you playing, Ritas? Who was you playing?
I play
What
Blanca.
Ladies and gentlemen, that was. I'm about to sign off.
We are all
That's insanity. Anyway, in all seriousness, brother, how far back do you go with fighting games, man? Last time we talked, we didn't get into
Ricardo
that.
Blanco.
What even got you into fighting games as a whole?
Oh, so my very first, the very first fighting game I ever played was actually Street Fighter 1 on C64.
Real?
Yeah, when I was like...
You said C64?
Yeah.
What is that?
It's a very old PC, pretty much. I got one 1989 when I was four years old. That's when I actually played my first fighting game.
That's fire. That's fire. You OG.
But look at you now. You've built an
El
empire of
Retus.
salt at the salt mines, and you have
Ok,
created
veamos
some of
antes
the
el
most
bracket cómo
dangerous
va.
players in the business, bro.
Aún no ha
How do you feel about
empezado.
the fact that, your tournament series out
Ya terminó. Seno envió a Alex Dito a loser 3 a
started,
2.
these killers and give them,
Ahora
a
viene
place to play
Shanks
and
contra
practice.
Samuel,
It's not only cool because we have these
que
killers
ya empezaron su
in
match. O
now,
sea que
also
Seno garantizado
because some
top
of them
3.
got killers over time because of the events we host
Oof.
every single weekend, you know.
So one more thing I want to ask you is actually going back to the you got Street Fighter 6 going. You see the progression of all these players, and we kind of already talked about that. But what I want to end on, at least from my side of things, is any new players that people should keep their eyes on. You seeing arriving from the mounds of salt.
A ver.
Just in general, or I mean,
hit me with
from Germany we have Sammy28, the real player. In Europe West it's Zerna. Plays a really sick Kimberly, so keep an eye on him. And all Northeast we have Hoppy Bluebees, Juicy Joe, GNS. You know, there's a lot of good players we should have an eye on.
We gotta say, man, you know, me and Brian has told you as well, you are easily one of the hardest working TOs that we have seen in this fighting game community whatsoever. And of course, right now when it comes to World Warrior, you literally run the most events out of everybody, and clearly this stuff is a genuine and real passion of yours, bro. It's cool, it's dope.
Buah.
I
Sigamos.
needed some lighting adjustment because that melanin you bring in is not
A
shining
ver
through,
acá.
and the bright white
Todo
light is just
tranquilo aquí.
constantly clearing up
Y
your
aquí en
face
el
like
otro
that, my
también
man. Well, you know what
tranquilito.
I'm saying.
No hay
Big ups to
problema.
Cole filling in this week for I was gonna say Rob TV, but Rob's with him for Big Brian F. Big ups to Brian F. as always, man. Hope to see you back on No Neutral soon. Maybe all 3 of them can get together. You know what I mean?
I don't know, man. Like
I'm
Saint
sure
Cola, sometimes he looks like he's been interrogated.
Hey.
How close
With
his
the light.
camera is, and like, Cola,
Man,
just
where
zoom out
were you?
a little bit, just a little bit. The green screen's perfect.
It is. I like the lighting. And you know that's why the lighting is so intense, so the green screen doesn't come through. I feel you, Saint Cola.
O sea, Saint
If he
Cola.
wanted to start his own YouTube vlogging series, that would be the perfect scenario.
Por
Remove the
commentate
green screen, put the
CPT
interrogation
Japan.
above him, and everything's set. Now we love the guys. Really, shouts to the
Yeah,
guys.
most definitely. But it would be a little bit too much Midwest power if all 3 of them got together. I just thought about that, so you know.
Well, do
we
you know
gotta
what?
Keep 2 of
If
them.
it's not Logan from the UK making noise, the next best or rambunctious guys are the DR, and then it's the Midwest. Or the Midwest. I'm not there, but I'm new. I'll say
You're
Midwest.
showing love. You're showing love.
We've got to show love to this bracket, though. Let's put it on the bracket on the screen for you guys to update you on everything that has been going on.
Justice
We are
for
with our
Rosu.
final 4 players here, of course. So we should be having, going back to winners final, I believe, the .exe and, of course, Garnet. Yeah, so 4 players left. Germany, hailing strong. They've done it from the top 16. They've
2
got
alemanes, un italiano y un holandés
Italian,
quedan ahora.
sole Italian remaining in Garnet. And of course, the best from the Netherlands. Cooking up the waffles.
Nope.
Is Rass.
Nope.
He's lived up to it.
Making a whole stack.
His quote hasn't bitten him in the arse yet.
Garnet
However,
versus
for now,
Exe.
well, we go back to the winners final here, first 3 territory. Now, this is a matchup I haven't seen in a little while here, but I'm kind of worried about .exe's experience against Dhalsim, because I do think Garnet likes to separate himself with the conversions. He likes to do the how he likes to use the float as well in terms of Dhalsim's gameplay. We see this matchup with Crimson and Crimson, and they bump into each other. You're actually sitting together on Team BMS. But yes, that'll be the $1 million question from me. I'm not sure about you, but it'll be the perspective of .exe's experience with Dhalsim in general.
Yeah, definitely, right. Garnet, he already has weathered the storm.
Esto se vuelve bueno. Dhalsim versus Juri. El que gane tiene el spot garantizado en Grand Finals Winners side.
And that's what's going to fall on to him again, is how is he going to be able to use these teleports, these defensive choices when he's knocked down in the corner from the Juri. How is he just going to kind of navigate all of the ways she can pressure him? And I mean, Dhalsim's got plenty of ways to pressure himself, right? He's got so many tools in this game, and we've seen it on display from Garnet. His offense is deadly. He needs a chance to get us started.
What if I took Captain Cup?
Italy versus Germany. Garnet going up against EXE. Juri versus Dhalsim. Let's get it here for this winners final. Whoever gets into the grand finals winners side will be in such a conducive spot for them. Do the 3-piece into the store there. Protect immediately. Okay, information stored. And that's one of the things you need, right? Information is one of the most dangerous things you can have as a person in life. Because you get to work with it in many ways, shapes and forms.
The little yoga float cross right there, fading away.
Floats away to the jump medium, gets the conversion to EX Yoga 5, pushes him away here. Again, colossal life lead for Guy at the moment here.
No anti-air. I thought he was going to bring out the Yoga Anvil. They're just harassing.
He's not worried about the dive kick as well. That's why he's probably not going to commit to it too
Lo mata. No, no lo mata.
He's going to go into level 1 and close out the round there, but...
No usó el level 1 ahí, Garnet. Pero lo mata por el chipeo.
I'm telling you, man.
Primer round para Garnet. Awesome.
Can you imagine getting hit by a foot like 30 meters away from you?
Yukaka.
I love the perfect carry animation too. Yeah, he's got some good stuff. Waking up with it, showing no fear right now, and again these yoga floats, just countering everything that .exe wants to do on the ground.
Yeah, because everyone's trying to fight him on the ground, like a traditional Dhalsim, but the way that Garnet's been utilizing floats, as you said before. There you go.
EXDP, ahí bien tirado.
If you guessing correctly, and he gets his abundance of damage. We used to see it from those scenarios.
Tácate.
I love the snipe as well. He was floating back. EXE just a jump medium punch. You get his double slap on the dome piece.
See it close, he'll float far away, so you're not
Uy, lo mata. ¿La mata?
No,
no lo mata aún.
Or how to use the
Última adivinanza.
Conversion.
Lo mata ahora sí.
Sometimes I do feel Garnet floats himself into danger, but it's one of his trademark skills as a Dhalsim player. He's got 3 bars as well. He's got arcs to slow things down.
No, salte.
And then just putting out the OD fireball downwards to cover his approach again. Oh, and that counter poke right there.
Okay, stand light kick. Remember, he's got transferable limbs now. Stand roundhouse, stand light kick, crash medium punch. You never thought they'd give it to him, but they did in this game.
Indeed.
Bien tirado ahí el DP, el XDP para evitar, pero lo mata.
Perfect position, as you just said. Level 3 will be enough to kill off that conversion. 1-0 to Garnet already in winners final.
1-0 para Garnet.
Already we're starting to see the problems in the neutral. He looks a bit bemused, EXE, at how to approach Dhalsim, and that's completely fine because that's how things go. You have to work towards it, but this is where it goes into what I was trying to elaborate on before with his experience of how to comfortably approach Dhalsim. You are going to have to take the risk. We didn't really see a dive kick there. No. He tried to sweep one of the limbs, but mid-air with the float, the rubber band, and jump hard punch is a brilliant button for Dhalsim in SF5 and this game. But because the punish counter mechanic, it makes it even more fearsome in this game when you actually throw out buttons haphazardly.
So yeah, I'm trying to think about what .exe should do to better get in. Maybe more jumps to try to air him, like the dive kick, maybe represent it at least once or twice. But right now on the ground, his approach has been getting stuffed consistently.
And when all your approaches
Qué buenos combos de parte de Garnet con el Dhalsim.
Yeah.
Now you're just spinning the wheel of fortune at this point. You're just hoping one of them hits.
Exactly. Like, you kind of get discouraged a little bit in your mind. You're like, none of my approaches are working. I just got to cycle and hope one does.
Take the throw.
He found his one knockdown, making the most out of it. But
Toma back throw y con punish counter.
Nice drive rush away to avoid the yoga arch.
No.
That's a nice little trade there. That's guaranteed.
Le salvó el proyectil bajo a Exe de la muerte, pero no lo salva de esto.
And the rubber band jump hard.
Round nuevamente para el señor Garnet.
Trying to go 2-0 up in a smooth fashion.
Rubber band man indeed. The trap music from my man Dhalsim.
Okay, and that was a trade. Doesn't carry. Get the
El
sweep.
inclusive John Takeuchi.
Straight to the corner here. Look at the cover
Bueno,
opportunity.
en
Corner here, but he gets the buffer on the crowd.
Oirking.
He's been doing that multiple times today.
I like that a whole lot, man. Yeah, as you mentioned, the perfect parry. After the stand medium punch from Juri's often just do it again. So it's a very popular point for opponents to perfect parry. What a landing frame
Yes,
punish.
this is the conversion I was telling you about.
¡Qué buen combo! ¡Madre mía!
Have a specter hell
Lo mata,
It's
lo
gonna
mata,
be
lo
really
mata, lo
close.
mata.
It's either a pixel or he's dead.
No,
There you
el
go.
pixel lo
I've been all right
salvó.
today.
Yeah.
I've been all right
Nada.
today.
You weren't gonna let
2
that
a
happen
0 para Garnet. Holy
Yeah,
crap.
so the conversion he does there, he drive rush cancels from back medium kick.
Vaya combo fue ese. Lo que le hizo ahí. En esa interacción.
And the execution's not easy on that.
No.
Because you're going from back to forward and half circle.
No.
And then baits out the ODDP Garnet.
Yoga fire.
I mean, he might be the one making street waffles right now. He's cooking something up in the kitchen. .exe, he can't find anything
Fire.
to start.
He just doesn't know. And you can tell it. Like when a player doesn't know, we can see it. Like
Yeah.
everyone and people at home can see it as well.
You're just sniping him, tagging him with the roundhouse.
Yoga.
This is so tough to be in a spot like this because you need to sacrifice
Match
some
point
life
para
as you did
Garnet.
on Dhalsim.
A punto de
We have
enviar
some
a
skill
Exe a
left,
loser
there's no
y
chance.
colocarse en Grand Finals winner side.
Here for our elusive.
Oh, wow. I like that trap. But yeah, Garnet, he's been so elusive.
Fire.
He hasn't been able to get locked down by .exe at all. He's been in control of the neutral from jump in the set.
So well spaced.
Yoga,
Gets
yoga,
the throws. He looks to bait something,
yoga.
will he go in? Gets the meaty
Yoga,
slide.
yoga,
Double throw.
yoga.
Yeah, they tried to bait something the second time round as well. He's got level 2 ready and waiting. Nice float conversion there. Good stuff from EXE, but he's about to give Garnet his level 3 if he's not careful. And one conversion, that's
lo
it.
mata.
He's done,
He's
that's
gonna
it.
not
Y
be
set.
careful again from
3
the
a
top
0
rope.
Garnet
Comes down with
envía a
the
Exe a
heavy
losers
punch.
y se
Level
coloca
3
en
in the
Grand
building.
Finals winner side.
Go
Yoga.
pretty much each game. He's crossed out to use level 3, and integral part there has Garnet. And 3-0 puts his
bro.
place in the grand finals winners side.
Yoga
Save your
Nation.
games, Garnet from Italy, the young man. Can he do it? What a storyline that will be for Italy. We'll see, because EXE is still in the tournament. We still got Rass and Halibel to play as well. So let's not count our lucky stars just yet, but what a position that is to be in, isn't it?
Yes, indeed, man. Garnet in a prime
DJ
position right there.
Orkina.
Winner side grand finals. He's gonna
DJ
have a whole set
Orkina.
advantage for whoever gets back to him. Of course, .exe looking to get his revenge. Geeck-o out of the tournament so he can't get his run back. We'll see if Rass or Halibel can get their shot at Garnet's Dhalsim.
Well, that's what things are looking like right now. Hopefully you guys have been enjoying the action just as much as myself and Rinch here as we set up our
Ahora viene Rass versus Halibel.
of course. Yeah, full credit to Garnet, honestly, man. That was fantastic to see. But hey, these two have been explosive in their own
Oof.
right in the losers bracket here. And again, brilliant observation.
Ken
from the
versus
guys
DJ.
that had riveting sets from start to finish.
Según
The other
marca
guys
mis
like the morning
puntos,
schedule here.
apostar por
As
Halibel.
quickly as possible. If you can expedite my payment within like 15 days or 30, that'll be nice. Thank you very much.
Yeah, that's how he's been
A ver,
treating
aquí
everybody.
cómo
Right?
va.
Halibel 6-0 right now in this top 8,
Bien.
taking down both Ronaldo and Kali, the big body slayer in the building. Rass, on the other hand, nail-biting sets with Takamura and Geeck-o, who, to be fair, are two of the favorites in this tournament, right? Definitely a tough road to go through, so he's got to be very confident. I would imagine probably at his peak in terms of confidence that he's ever had, at least in this tournament.
Well, that's what we're going to find out here, because someone's journey is unfortunately going to come to an end. I remember Fudo did once say to us, someone quoted him, I think he was in an interview, and he said, always remember, when you do enter a tournament, there can only be one winner.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yep.
Like, you can place high, you can be super consistent, but with these tournaments, there can only be the one winner there. So you want to work towards being that winner on a regular basis.
Yeah, absolutely. And,
Ok,
you know,
veamos
to
cómo
kind of
acá.
build upon that point, I did an
Antes de que
interview with
empiece el
Angry
match,
Bird at Gamers
¿ya terminó?
Eight, and I talked about
No,
his mentality
aún no
coming into
terminó.
tournaments, 'cause it's
Shank
always something
Samuel,
that I'm
ya que
interested
sé,
in
no
with
está
players
esperando
to do is like,
tranquilamente.
well, one thing that I try to remind myself going into tournaments is that it's realistic to lose. Because like you said, there's only one winner at the end of the day, right? So you kind of have to accept that losing is a part of the journey. And you can't just let that discourage you. You have to take it in stride and continue to do so. So both of these players in the losers bracket, they felt that sting of going down there in the first place, right? But they both responded like champions. They got one more set between the two to get into that losers finals and perhaps get a chance at Capcom Cup.
Well, we're seeing the second perspective on this matchup from Ken.
No puede ser. Urgh. Empezamos. Y empezamos el quema la forma.
For real though, oh yeah. Yeah, we like that exposure real quick.
Oh,
The
no,
backdash indeed.
you.
Again, we talked about those non-meaty time throws. They are vulnerable to getting outright punished when you get the backdash off.
Throw again there. And then try to go for the funky dance target combo. Didn't quite work out there. Halibel looking to close this one out.
Primer round para el señor Halibel.
Fireball gives him an easier time to react to the drive rush in there.
He's preemptively stopped 3 out of 4. I was about to say 3
Take
for
the
3
throw.
until that one happened, and then it was 3 for 4.
Take the throw y con punish counter a la
That was a
pared.
great attempt to stuff the drive rush too. That stand medium kick from Ken brings you so far forward.
Well, now Halibel's looking for a way to sideswap here and get the position advantage, but I don't think Rass is going to give it to him this round, though. That's punishable, yes.
Oh,
you can
you
actually
can.
punish medium sobat and a poorly spaced crouch medium kick with level 2 Ken because it's 6 frame startup. So.
¿Lo mata? Lo mata, lo mata, lo mata, lo mata. Tiene que hacer el level 3. Quiere confirmar la muerte.
I thought he was going to convert to
Así
level
nos
2,
iremos a
level 2,
final round
but he's
del
not
primer
messing
set.
around here.
¿Será
This is
Rass
semifinal.
o Halibel que abrirá el marcador?
Yeah, exactly. Better to be safe than sorry as per usual. Just go with whatever in your muscle memory.
Well, I mean, he's at a high disadvantage here because...
Oh, yeah.
Oh, wow. Okay, that jump round has worked out from the feint hop. I like that.
He did that in the previous set, too. He likes showing that. The feint hop, as you mentioned, into a falling button. Halibel already cornered. Whoa, he tried to stuff it, but he does find the stand pierce eventually directly into DP.
No, se mató solo y se puso
He's willing to burn
en
himself out of his
burnout.
own volition here. And can he get the stun? It's guaranteed. Yeah, it's the stun's
Oh, yeah,
guaranteed,
just do
so
it.
he's just going to do it normally.
There it is, yeah.
Muerto.
1-0
para Halibel.
One of the things that hinders DJ, drops the combo. It's all right. Double drive rush conversion at level 3 will still do it. But yeah, one of the things that hinders DJ is the fact that his level 1 is not a true strike invincible reversal, right?
1-0 para
Until he gets to
Halibel.
the level 2.
And that's what it was. Halibel was doing this yesterday, right? You just want to kind of wither down their health to a certain point where a jumping combo with full drive gauge resources and the level 3 close it out there. That's exactly what he did. So 1-0 there to Halibel. This is why Rass needs to be careful about burning himself out by his own admission. Because it just makes it easier, especially if you don't have 2 bars.
Exactly, bro. Like, if you're going to burn yourself out, you got to have the resources available to fight back.
Don't mind burning yourself out when you have level 3, but even then, it's a bit of a dire situation. You don't want to be in.
For sure.
Woohoo! And he gets the anti-air with a situational maximum impact. I don't see DJ players do that unless it's a hard read. Get to punish
Take the
Gannon
throw
well.
y encima
And
fue
he tried to
punish
get the throw
counter.
again there, but Halibel has other plans.
Oriuken.
Indeed, pops off. Just trying to get that last bit of pixel after the OD air slasher.
Get delayed funky slicer that didn't quite work out.
Won't it? Ah, very nice response there. He still
Oriuken.
got plenty of drive meter as well, so the ODDP was worth.
Just waiting it out here. Backs away, drive rush, the short. He just wants one hit. That's the thing. He just wants one hit. But this is why chip damage is the thing unless you're in burnout.
Oh,
Oriuken.
Oh, the air slasher
EX Air Slasher, round para Rass, buscando empatar el marcador a 1-1.
He hasn't woken up with at this point.
But that was the last box to check, was the OD air slasher, and there it is.
Uf, a la pared.
Sure you can from the stern fierce and gets the shimmy attempt again. Halibel has been extremely consistent with that this week.
Beautiful crouch starter as well. That's such efficient damage.
Ok, lo mata, lo mata. Perfect.
There was the punish. He dropped the kill combo.
Maximum, yahoo!
Rass can come back here. That could have been punished by level 2, but definitely could have been punished by level 2. He's going to look to spend his level 3 in this next sequence, I believe. He gets the hit, and he can, yeah, he's
Lo
still
mata.
punishing. I don't know why he's doing these poorly spaced so bad.
Indeed, we already seen it punished before.
No.
can't afford to do it again on Halibel. Both players very low on the drive gauge. Spins the rest of it, but you're so low on life, you can get chipped out here. Oh, the sunrise heel catch him at the peak of the jump. How?
Why the
Oh,
Lo mata.
harassment.
Level 3 y en
He
CA.
is still alive, but man,
just about though.
It was
¿Lo
tough to
mata?
find the turn to take during the burnout.
He got his gauge back in the
No saltar. 1-1 lo empata Rass.
Yeah, man, I'll jump a projectile, no problem. Buddy. EX Air Slasher it's got a fat hitbox, buddy.
My
So you're
God.
gonna have to deal with that one.
Oh no, okay. Hey, hey, hey. Ah. Oh,
Those have faith in Rass,
good
right?
night.
He's the one that's been winning these close sets, 3-2 versus 3-2. Halibel, this is the first time he's lost a match in top 8.
Oh, lo mata.
Get the conversion.
Shoryuken.
He spends 2 bars. I don't agree with that there, but he probably wanted the corner carry, if anything.
Yeah, he's letting the drive gauge build back at least a little bit right now. Good check, but he wasn't confident. He could have got more.
Back roundhouse, I think he blocked the wrong way. He wasn't sure which side DJ was going to end up on. Gets the conversion into the shin kick.
Se quedó rápido en burno. Lo mata. Ahora sí lo mata.
And that's the thing, right? Players love throwing their projectiles after tech throws.
No!
So people that are against them, they be jumping, man. That is a great call out to do.
And to be fair, Ken can praise the X5
Exactly.
after that as well, but the jumps are hard reads. They are 100% hard reads.
Yeah, they're
A la
expecting
pared.
the opponent to throw the projectile after the tech
No!
throw. Speaking of hard reads here, knew he was going to wake up with some reversals.
Te vas a la pared. Back throw, perfect parry. Hey, hey, hey. Hey, back.
He won't get the extra damage here. That is the leave him there.
Man, his drive gauge getting deleted right now.
No.
He tries for the Hail Mary level 1.
Qué
Saw some
buena.
animations come
Oh,
out.
he's got to deal with this. He has to deal with all of this.
Yeah, he's
Holy
trying to fight his way
crap.
out. Tooth and nail, but man, got
Madre
all
mía,
the bits
el Rass. Lo que le está haciendo a Halibel.
Curious position in the corner. Forward throw, close the gap to the sunrise heel. Gets a punish counter.
Punish counter en agarre. Take the throw. Hey. Oh. Hey. Oh.
Halibel's going to have to wake up with a DP or something soon. Oh, what a bait
Maximum.
He's been so successful.
¿Va a usar el DP?
Spin it.
No,
Oh,
no lo
he
gasta.
spin it. He was going to be able to burn out Rass in the process. There it is. Spin it now. Yes.
Ahora sí lo
Don't
usa.
be like a greedy bugger, man. Jesus.
No lo va a matar, pero lo va a dejar en
Reduce the
burnout.
recovery time.
Y Halibel va a recuperar la drive base.
Yeah, there it is.
Now he has the ability.
Lo mata, lo mata, lo mata, lo mata.
Ah, that was clean.
2-1 para Halibel.
That is the last thing you see before your lights go out.
That was chef's kiss. That was precise, baby. So accurate. Got the stand fist cancelled there. 2-1 to Halibel. Is Rass going to take it down to the wire? I wonder. Sure you can. He's got other plans.
I like that because Rass had represented. He'll do the back heavy kick into the feint, right, to continue his pressure. About pops off, not letting him do that. Wake
Perfect
up
parry.
the carry. It's my turn, not yours. Oh, safe jump that time, man. The crouch spears throw bait again. Such good damage for no meter.
Try to backdash again. He luckily escaped in that wrath of the punishment with Ken. He's waited. Yeah, he wants a drive rush cancel. And then he'll close out the round if he gets it. Back hard kick Antia. Again.
What in the world? That looks strange, but the
He can
perfect
win.
parry as soon as he lands.
He's crouching. Yeah, he's crouching.
Yeah.
So this is going to be the game. Yeah, this will be the game. He only needs to spend level 1.
Big recognition on the crouch combo. Gonna make him watch all of it.
No!
And then he doesn't do
Maximum!
the
Yahoo!
The easiest
Ay,
part
no.
dropped, and now
Dropeo
he's gonna actually
total,
lose
lo
the
mata.
round off of it. So unfortunate for Halibel, man.
Oh, he's
No!
He didn't see the meter himself. Level 1, are you kidding me?
Match point para Halibel. Holy
Like,
crap.
seriously, all you had to do was end the combo with level 1 after the run Dragon Lance, and then you put that disaster on the time.
Oh,
Holy
man. All right, well,
crap.
it went the way it should have, I guess. Halibel still gets the game.
My man dropped the plate, you picked up, and then you dropped his. And I blame the
La
second person,
paciencia
not
de
the-
Rass se ha
100%.
ido.
You picked it up and gave it back to him. He's like, you dropped this? No, you run away with that. kid, bro.
Maximum! Yahoo!
Chasing him down here, perfect.
Perfect
parry.
parry.
Can he burn him out? He has to burn him out.
Level 3.
And that's going to be 3-1. No, that's it. He's done.
3-1, yeah.
¿Lo mata?
Unfortunate
Lo
ending
mata,
for
lo mata,
Rass.
lo
He had
mata.
an opportunity to really push this
Halibel
set to
elimina a
its
Rass
point,
del
but
torneo.
Halibel able to pick it back
Así
up
que va a
and
ser
ride the
Rass
second
versus
round. It's a
Exe.
complete
Y el que gane se
domination.
enfrentará
Up
a
against .exe.
Garnet en Grand
He
Final.
used all 5 seconds on the 5-second rule when he dropped that
yeah,
combo.
he did.
And then Rass dropped it in half the time. But he picked himself back up there. GG Halibel, he takes it. That could have been an entirely different scenario there. But hey, do you know what? I hope you guys were entertained just as much as we were at home there. There you go. Already kick things off with a round start Tatsu to bait a drive Russ way.
Dude, that was wild.
If that doesn't tell you how volatile the set was going to be, I don't know what.
For real. Like, the fact that was like the first decision we saw made, like, whoa. But I think that really is a testament to how Halibel is feeling tonight, right? Like, he is 9-1 right now in top 8, only dropping 1 game to Rass. So this is an
Japan
incredible
have
run
4
he's on.
chances.
He's looking very confident in all the decisions he makes, even unorthodox ones like we saw with the Tatsu calling out the drive rush.
And already have 1 Japanese.
So, man, he seemed to be
Cup.
ready for everything, big body or not. Now he's going to be after going up against .exe on the Juri. Very interested to see who's going to get their shot at Garnet.
If I noticed something about the Ken players going up against Rass today, it was
And the LCQ.
They were really
have
successful.
his CPT event, the Wool Warrior, and the LCQ.
Like his Jackknife Maxims were connecting, but the times it didn't connect, you put yourself in burnout. Again, if you put yourself in burnout when you don't have a level 2 at least minimum, that's guaranteed stun for the guys. And Halibel really likes taking advantage of those stun scenarios or threatening the stun.
Not yet.
In the corner
this was the combo, bro. He just didn't do level 1 at the end.
Yeah, so okay, he thought Jackknife Maxims.
Yeah,
Zero
for
Sims
sure.
in
I
Capcom
just
Cup
thought
for
he would've
now.
committed to the level 1, but yeah, got so close.
See, and this is where, okay, I'm going to be pedantic here. This is where it gets a little bit.
Exe versus Halibel, y el que gane irá contra Garnet. O sea que tenemos Dhalsim, Juri, Ken,
again, with third eyes here, we're just
DJ,
you spent level 3 when you could have spent something
Cammy,
Geeck-o,
Geeck-o,
to win the round.
Ken,
You're not messing
Marissa.
around, you want the round. And then you make the slight miscalculation of when level 1 is like guaranteed to do that, you don't spend it. And then we just drop. It's like dropping eggs at the supermarket, mate. That's why I see what you lot do. But you know what? It was unfortunate because
Ok,
I don't
viene
blame
pausa.
Rass for doing the job.
Veamos acá cómo va. Samuel envió a Shanks a Losers, así que Samuel versus
Exactly,
Zeno.
right? Like, that was just
Y ahora viene Vegapatch
miscalculation that could happen
Chocolo.
to anybody. It was
Ahora por
so
Losers
very
side.
close, so I don't blame him whatsoever. But yes, thank you all for joining us so
Aún
far
su match
tonight.
no empezó.
Right now we're going to give you a quick break to check
Y
out
después
Buckler's
Teran
Bootcamp,
Terdes.
a free game linked to mobile-friendly version
Así
on the
que
website for
nos
Street
vemos
Fighter 6.
después.
It's got information regarding characters, in-game events, rewards, and updates all coming at you again. Check it out. Easy Google Buckler's Bootcamp, or of course you can scan the QR code on your screen right now to get straight to the action. It'll give you all the information you need regarding in-game stuff for Street Fighter 6 and beyond.
And when you want to break from working up a sweat, or you just want to break to get some refreshments, why don't you load up Pockets? You'll actually see
Zero
this
Kings.
game in the Buckler's Bootcamp. And of course, you take a break, and it's a mini game in which you develop your character by training your cute dotted characters. And there's a service on the motto that praise and develop. That's what we have to be
That
doing
don't
for
count.
all our players in the FGC. Was the intention of the Buckler's president. Feel free to register as a member and let's you work up, not me, not let's together. You work up the good sweat. I see this and I'm like, you almost got me again. You guys can work up the sweat.
Almost got me again.
Oniki don't enter
While
in
you're
the top
playing
8
this game, so
finals
definitely check out
of World Warrior Japan.
All right, y'all. Thank you so much for joining us so far here for this top 8. We're going to take a quick break and be back with losers finals and then grand finals, finding out who's going to Capcom Cup 10.
Ok, 5 minutos de descanso. Así que nos vemos en 5 minutos.
Oh yeah, the avocados are hand mashed, the chips are hand tossed, and everything is made fresh.
You make it fresh every day.
¿Yassi?
Every day. The Chipotle way is
¿Ya
to
sí?
make it fresh every day.
Sounds delicious.
Fighting is an art.
After Oniki, Yassi play Kim in Japan.
Here we flex our style, our passion. Our creativity. Our skills. We come here to break rules, to bend minds, to change the game. This is where we make an impression.
O sea, is the only. Huh. Losers finals. Losers finals. Garnet is waiting. Free. Garnet is waiting. He Garnet wins. Huh. He Garnet wins gonna be the first sim. Huh. No. It's now losers finals. En Vega Patch. En Vega Patch. Y sin loser side. Ok. ¿Ya terminó el match? Sí, Vega Patch eliminó a Chocolo del torneo. Y va a ir contra Shanks. Joder, el match que le espera al Vega Patch. Después de eso, Tena Anterdes, que viene ahora, y el que gane se irá contra Alex Dito. Uf. Uf. Lo que se viene. Esto está duro. Esto se está poniendo duro. Duro, duro. Carne asada. Acá.
All right, and welcome back to today's top 8 for CPT Western Europe, where we will be crowning a champion that will be qualified for Capcom Cup 10, earning themselves some prize money and be able to be eligible to compete in that $2 million prize pool at the end of the Street Fighter 6 competitive season. Myself, Javis, and Ringe have been calling the action. We've got 2 more matches. So stick around. Need to crown that champion. Hopefully you guys are just as much as we do. But we are setting up that penultimate match, which is known, what's it called in the FGC? I can't remember what it's called. What's it called?
The Losers Finals.
That's the one.
Indeed. Who's going to get their shot at Garnet in that pole position, that Grand Finals winner side advantage? Will it be .exe or GG Halibel, who has been looking dominated here in loser side? As you can see, 3-0 in his round 1, 3-0 in his round 2, 3-1 in loser semifinals. That's a whole lot of momentum going into this. And .exe, he's looking to bounce back from getting 3-0 by Garnet in winners finals.
So we saw the matchup yesterday, which allowed EXE to get into the top 8 with DXE versus Takamura, 2-1. Yep. That was a little teaser here. Extended window now. It's an elongated set with a 3 out of 5, and Halibel. Again, he's got huge momentum here. A little bit of fluctuations in results with .exe, but I'm pretty sure he should be comfortable in this matchup to a certain degree. But I'm not sure, man. With the way Halibel's been playing and some of the answers he's been showing, and some of the sporadic decision making, you never know. You know, do you know what I like to say in this comparison, right? Some people are so consistent. Let's say you're driving along a road, right, and every 5 miles There's just gonna be a fat hole that comes through the road. You just, I'm never.
But it's
gonna,
consistent.
Yeah, you're just smooth driving. Every 5 miles is going to be a hole. Can't tell you when it's
Bah,
gonna- it's
CPT
top-
France, Spain, Portugal.
Sometimes that's what you see. They have these great
Bueno,
forms
aquí está
and these great
Aquí
flow
vamos.
success, and then
Ken
all of a
versus
sudden
Juri.
it's an accidental thing that happens.
El que gane irá contra el señor Garnet Sim en Grand Final.
Your opponent in the midst of a solid game plan. It's definitely something that can lead to a lot of success.
In December.
And I just remember that Garnet was the one that put Halibel into losers.
Yes.
So Halibel is fighting for a run back just like .exe.
Of course. The way Garnet will be getting that run back. Right forward throw
In
ball
December.
here. Looks out at the moment. You might see a different side to Halibel here because he knows how close he is to the grand final. Who knows? But
In
that's a guaranteed
between,
punish on the fireballs there. Dhalsim will work each and every time.
Exactly, yeah, you can't just set up pressure like that for free if you're Juri in the corner. And we're already from side to side. Now it's Ken's turn to apply this pressure, just empty jump.
Hora de las
trying to call it a
apuestas.
parry attempt.
Trying to get a perfect parry
32.
there. Did
Ir por
Halibel
Exe.
quite work out back throw for
Exe creo que ha peleado creo que una vez contra Halibel.
That spacing trap right there too, and then
No,
reacts
lo
to the
mata.
cancel window
Primer round
perfectly.
para
Gets that drive
Exe.
impact out, you ain't going nowhere.
That's fine. Test the waters. I never disagree with people using DI haphazardly in certain scenarios just to see if they're
El Halibel, no, Exe quiere abrir el marcador a su favor.
So it is, you know, given that mental overload.
Oh, give me that. That crouch confirm right there. A little bit of an extendo combo. Oh,
Lo mata.
You reaching, I'm teaching.
Dude, he missed a big fireball, unfortunately, though. After, again, another successful shimmy attempt. Halibel's been on point with those.
He has, man. The players have been taking. They've been reaching. He's been making a hey, boy, that was fire.
Yo, he's practiced that, and he gets hit by the reverse. I thought he was baiting that, to be honest.
Man, that would have been a
Ta 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 ta. Back throw.
Got him.
Level 3. Y punish counter. Lo mata. La mata porque es punish counter. Sí.
Usually when it's combos, when they're put into the yellow, the level 3 should do the majority of the work for you because of the 50% scaling. But because of that, it's just
Punish
by
counter.
itself. Do the trick.
Ooh, and this immediately challenging on the plus range from the drive rush crouch jab. Not scared of him from that distance. We've seen Halibel set that up with the
25% more
stand medium
damage.
punch, though, so you got to watch out for that in the future.
Try to throw out a no context sweep there. Maybe try to check a drive rush. In the process there did Halibel. He's trapped in the corner again. He'll find his way out.
25% more damage.
Man, he's peppering on these normals, taking away that drive gauge because of the heaviness of them. But right
Uy,
now,
se
he
quedó
looks at the
en
rest of his
burnout
drive gauge and cuts the combo
Halibel,
short.
pero
That was
no le
intentional.
importa.
That was entirely intentional there from Halibel. Jumps away.
Bien,
goes to the
le
stand,
paró
and he
el
can
right
get
impact.
conversion for the short. You can he baits it. Oh,
No,
okay. I thought he made it. I
punish
thought what
counter.
stop.
He did. He
Punish
run-stopped
counter
the
level
crouch
3.
jab
Esto
right
va a
there.
hacer
I thought
mucho
he made it for
daño.
a second too, but he did put out that light button.
Okay. Can still be in trouble there. He's got
Super
level 1 to work
Zonka.
with. And he gets a trade sweep.
That's so smart.
Try to shimmy again.
Give la buff.
Still win this round. EX Fireball could do the trick at this range, but I don't think he's going to do that.
Yeah, he tried to catch him squirming out on the crouch jab again with that stand medium punch frame trap.
Oh, man, he done it himself. My man shimmied himself.
Yeah. Got caught reaching and the buffer behind it. Not enough to kill. He tries to pop off and
1-0 para
clutches out.
Exe.
Game 1.
Dude, to have the
Have the
mental
punish
fortitude
counter
and that
damage.
discipline to not press anything there.
For
just-
real.
But being that one hit away from taking the round, I said, no, you know what? I will give it to you. I will allow you to do something to wake up.
1-0 para
It
Exe.
allows me to increase my chances of getting that win there. So, hey, 1-0 on the board to EXE.
The thirst is often too much for players sometimes. That little devil on your shoulder screaming at
DP,
you.
man.
Yeah, just get it in. Just get it in. You only need a pixel left, right? Players overexert themselves, overcommit so often during those moments. That was incredible discipline from .exe.
And I think over time, that scenario, you'll begin to see probably, you know, he'll wake up with a low forward, then drive rush cancel, and burn himself out in the process, but cause that mix-up to still create that while EXE was in burnout. So the mind game over that, well, I think it will develop over time. It'll be very interesting. I'm just letting you know ahead of time. Apologies to our future selves, because it's like, I'm like, what kind of wild decision was that wake up?
I'm very interested in the mind games and the way they're going to progress in Street Fighter 6. I feel like we're going to get to
Cambio
a
de
point where
escenario.
there's so many options on the table that it's going to be really interesting to see how damn near every interaction plays out.
It might be difficult to keep up with some of these options as well.
Bien parado.
It's been hard to keep up with all the action.
Le paró con la crouching medium punch. El dry rush de la Juri.
Nice.
No
spacing.
saltar.
Halibel, he didn't even press a button in the air right there, so he wasn't able to block if he landed.
Dhalsim straight to the corner. Another shimmy attempt.
A la
That's always been
pared.
getting his huge damage opportunities there by punishing the whiff throws.
Nice parry on the low follow-up to the Jinrai.
Good observation on the spacing to know that he wasn't close enough for
Matchmaking.
throws. He went for another conversion instead. Got a stall in the process. That should have been a punish, but I think it was it crouching or standing? It might have changed. That's what he went for crouch fierce.
Yeah.
It's supposed to be the punish, but I'm not sure if it changes.
There's the frame trap he was looking for before. Dhalsim trying to take his turn after that crouch jab off the drive rush.
Sweet,
Los
sweet.
low.
See ya.
Poke them out here. Have a little bit of a lively, but that drive rush stand medium kick has been paying so
Lo mata.
much.
Round para Exe.
Paying dividends indeed.
Exe
And
quiere
it's
su
looking-
rematch
he's trying to
contra
take 2 early set
Garnet.
here against Halibel. I mean, he's on
Pero
the back
Halibel
foot at the
también
moment
quiere
here.
lo mismo.
Really struggling against Juri at the moment.
Porque Garnet y Exe son de los pocos que le han podido ganar a Halibel.
He's having an issue.
Drive rush stand meeting his head out, no, I'm not gonna lie.
EXDP.
And that stand jab from Ken, it goes so far. And you know what else does? That stand fierce is pretty good range too.
Oh, let me get
El
that.
overhead a la pared.
Dhalsim straight to the corner, like 2 combos.
Take the
straight.
throw.
How wild is that?
The stage could have been 50% longer and she still would have ended up in the corner. Like,
I know, right?
A la pared, no sale de esta.
Delayed jab.
Muerta.
the hezzy. Calling out the defensive rhythm, the fuzzy timings of .exe. Well done from Halibel there.
Yeah, I think EXE thought another throw was coming, to be honest, because throw would have killed there, but...
Oh,
Go
the
time.
response right there, the light kick, 5 frames.
Almost got it there. He's really abusing these shimmy attempts, isn't he, Ringe?
Yeah, absolutely. I wonder if he's going to try to start conditioning throws just to make another big shimmy payout happen later on in the set. Right now, though, why switch up when it's working so well?
Yeah, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. I think someone needs to convert to level 3 immediately when they get the chance.
See, oh, and we're going to get a chance here if .exe wants to do it, but he's saving it. He knows the double drive rush combo will kill.
Lo mata.
Do it
Está
once
muerto.
again. That is death. .exe going to be up 2-0
2-0 para Exe a favor de Halibel, contra
We're
Halibel.
seeing a lot of these delayed throw techs being severely punished.
I like it.
And if 45% just teetering on 50% is enough to tell you not to throw in certain situations, and I don't know what to tell you. And it's crazy, right? Because if we're looking at the shimmy attempts or punishing with throws, Halibel, like, overwhelmingly is winning in that department. However, EXE is making it count when
no.
necessary.
Exactly.
There's a difference. I can give you 10 opportunities, but if I have only 2 opportunities and make both of them count, I think my percentage is higher than yours.
Exactly, right? He's the one that's getting kills off of it. He's the one that's going in at 50% plus combos off of it. So yeah, .exe, he's picking his choices very optimally. The timing of them has been working out very
The
well.
same
Halibel,
Itasan.
that's just been his main strat. And he's been getting great damage off of it, don't get me wrong. But .exe, it's one of those things, right? When you don't show that strat a lot, it tends to work out in those moments that you need it the most. And that's what's been happening for
Modern
EXE.
Marissa.
So then, the million-dollar question is how does he adapt? Because Halibel is actually not really playing incorrectly. He's
No.
actually playing pretty damn well. Right?
Yeah.
It's like, okay, so when Juri does throw you, do you want to suffer from the throw a little bit? Do you want to take the jump? Because again, the throw allowing you to, you're in a perilous situation anyway, but you're allowed to guess a little bit more. Do you take the risk with the Shoryuken? If that gets neutral jump, then you're going to get severely punished as well. It's all about really understanding the decision you have to make in the moment, and we're only the co-pilots, so we're just the passengers in business class.
Yeah, exactly right. We have our ideas of when to do the reversals and whatnot, but it just feels different when you're at the controls, you're at the helm, right? Like, it feels like you have a little bit more context, a little bit more intel than anybody has watching it. But Halibel's going to have to put that to great use right now and find the answers, because he hasn't been able to up against .exe. Been reaching a lot. .exe has been making him pay for it. But yeah, exactly. How does he switch up that defense? Does he get in? Again, when you're Ken and you have as much offensive explosive power as you do have, he just needs to be right once on defense.
Yeah.
You know, we saw that with the Marisa earlier as well. You just need to be right once. And I mean, he hasn't been. So we'll see if he chooses to pop off with the OD, if he puts some parries on the table, whatever it's going to be.
Well, this is it, right? You want to avoid the negative snowball effect and create the positive snowball effect, right? And again, like I said, I'll always say this game's a tug of war, and, you know, it's like, it's a 1v1 combative sport, but you're actually helping each other in certain ways as well. Like I said, Ken takes you to the corner, but if you guess
Ahí
correctly,
está.
perfect parry, accidental
Xian
back
ganó el
throw,
World
you
Warrior
have
5,
something to
Broski
defend.
ganó el del otro con Aki, Junino Rass ganó el de el número 5 de Brasil,
Because obviously the first round or two, it
He
got
showed
punished,
him the Tatsu, like on the very first
Anik
sequence right
ganó
there,
el
into the
quinto
corner, he
evento,
tried
él
to
solo
revive
ganó
on
4,
the Tatsu.
hubiera ganado los
So I
5
do
pero
like
no
the
pudo
adjustment that he's like,
lastimosamente.
"Alright, well, that's going to be off the table, I guess." And he just immediately adjusts his game plan
Fandroid
to
ganó el
some
último evento de Middle East, ya que Big Bear no entró. Y Floxway ganó el de Canada East.
Yeah, at the very least he's taking some time to try to think about the set a little bit, right? Because I mean, this is do or die.
Y Nephew ganó el último evento de US West 5.
So he's really got to get it together game.
Y ahí está, Mikex. Mikex ganó el último World Warrior en Canadá West Event. Ah, no, el Finals. La final. O sea que tenemos 4 Kens. 4 Kens. Ahí está. Foxrain ganó el último evento de South Korea. Entonces significa que Lechar tampoco. Lechar no ganó el último evento. Y Xian ganó el número 5 de Asia South East. Event 5.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
That's so surprising to me, but
Don't worry, listen.
Ok, mientras ocurre la espera, veamos como acá, Tena eliminó a Anterdes 3-2. O sea que vamos a ir ahora con Shanks Vegapatch en el canal de Impact P. Está ocurriendo el evento.
Yeah, shout outs to me and one of the production people right here. We're rooting for Ken Masters to lose as much as possible. We got to keep the Ken strong. Kens, I need y'all to start throwing. Don't get these dubs, but it's okay. Beyond that, I definitely want to see these other characters represented in Capcom Cup. And whether it's .exe or Halibel,
Jamie, Lily, Aki, Ryu.
Garnet put them both into losers in the first place. So he's been looking like the superior one today.
Yeah, of course. And again, like I said, the Italian scene, they're cheering on the guy because, again, having
Jamie, Lily, Aki, Ryu, Manon. O sea,
smaller communities, smaller countries will definitely want to endorse that and support it.
O sea,
because it'll be brilliant to see. But yes, we are still just waiting here. Of course, thank you very much. Make sure you tweet out the stream, twitch.tv/CatConFighters. Let everybody know we are still in the losers final, and you just got enough time to check out the grand final. We have a Dhalsim player in Garnet from Italy there as well. Now, we do have to congratulate Mr. Crimson.
Yes, indeed. Yeah, he was the one that took the World Warrior. It was the fifth run for France today, right? So he's going to solidify his spot in that top 4 to go into the qualifying
for now.
So the top 4, if you're unfamiliar with the way the World Warrior qualifying events work, the top 4 seeds are going to start in winner's bracket, and the bottom 4 seeds in that top 8 are going to start in loser's bracket. So all the players were aiming to get into that top 4, and he was on the 4th or 5th, right, going into this event. So getting that first place is going to solidify him in that upper echelon, give him a better chance at winning. And yeah, all these are coming around the corner now.
Yeah, so shout outs to the guys, Damascus and Tyrant, for commentating that as well. I'm going to catch the archives a little bit later because I do like to see how the guys do win their tournaments, of course. And I think Kills was in the grand final, didn't he, in Cammy and Juri?
Yeah, that's what the graphic was, at least we saw.
We did see before Garnet beat Geeck-o 3-1. And I think that's strengthening an argument, Dhalsim versus Cammy.
We'll see, you know, definitely.
O sea,
I feel like the
Mr.
sample
Wolf
size
no
is still a
entra.
little small.
True,
you know?
okay,
Hopefully we
that's
get
right.
more matches
Maybe
between
no.
the two characters to kind of solidify our opinions a little bit. But what was the Italy tournament you went to? It was best of 5? That's what it was called?
Only the best.
Only the best, that's
only
right.
the best, 5th edition.
Shout out to Best of 5, the podcast. My bad about that. Yeah, I got it confused in my head. But yeah, only the best Italy. I just love seeing these global tournaments pop up. The energy at that tournament looked great. The energy at the Blink Esports tournament. The Dominican Republic always bringing the heat, bringing the energy, electrifying events time and time again. That top 8 is going down today as well. So Street Fighter 6, of course, a global affair as we all know and love.
See, I'll tell you when a tournament is having a good time. This is one indication. It's not the indication, it's one indication. If the tournament's having a good time, you've allowed Rob to play Street Fighter and commentate his match at the same time. And that's
Did he do that? I missed that. Oh, man.
I think he was, I can't remember who he was playing, but he was commentating at the same time.
That was good stuff.
He was landing his DJ stuff. Shout out to Rob TV over in the DR right now. Shout out to all the guys that they invited down.
Yeah, Rob, Logan, Vicious, all kinds of dope talent going to be out there, feeling the energy. I'm definitely jealous of that one because I know the Dominican Republic is always off the charts, bringing the electricity for every tournament, even beyond Street Fighter 6. So big ups to y'all.
Of course. Motherboard.
Maybe
need
set back.
Schedule just to remind people as well, because do not forget we are at the business end of the season for the CPT. So that means I would say week by week you will be getting jam-packed action from multiple regions. So we'll have Middle East, we'll have Asia, we'll have Southeast Asia, we'll have Japan, France,
I think Gachiko.
UK. I can't remember who we're going to end on. I can't remember how the whole. I don't know if it's going to be the East Coast.
Okay.
No, I think
I can't
Gachi-kun.
remember who exactly.
I believe for online premieres,
Yeah.
the East, NA East is the last one, if I'm not mistaken.
And that's going to be one of the most entertaining.
Yeah, I mean,
games,
NA East, if we just want to talk about the region a little bit here.
O sea,
the
one
three
died with
best
Menar
players in the United
as
States,
two
in my
times
opinion, I think in
champion.
most people's opinions, all reside in NA East, right? That would be Mena RD, Knuckle Dew, and Punk the God.
Yes.
None of them have qualified for Capcom Cup yet. Mena RD got 2nd at EVO, 4th at Singapore, 2nd at France. As close as he could possibly be, as close as anyone can be to qualifying for it, but he hasn't yet. That means 2 out of the 3 are going to qualify. I mean, that's not a guarantee,
Yeah,
right?
of course.
That's not even a guarantee. We're, of course, thinking that 2 out of those 3 people are going to win the NA East Premier, and then one's going to win the World Warrior.
The
But
hardest
that's the thing,
region.
right? Any given Sunday aspect of competition, somebody that's popping off on the East Coast could have a really excellent day. We've seen Zaffarino continue to improve and improve and
crazy.
improve. Yeah, great showing at CPT France. Like, somebody out there that's
Bueno.
really talented can have a great day and knock one of them off that.
Well, this is it, right? Again, ties in. I know I hate to be a broken record and regurgitate this. You know, Takamura said there's no safe playstyle in the game. When we interviewed Phenom, he said, look, you kind of have to develop and devise strategies more
Bueno,
towards
Gachi-kun
player
team.
styles as opposed to the characters, because everyone using these characters plays vastly different. Lord Venom and Juicy Joe with JP being an example, Mr. Crimson and Garnet being another good example with the Dhalsims as well. So it can be very tricky. And if you're going to a region
But
that's
Gachi-kun,
highly dense with hundreds, 200, 300,
Yeah.
like, look, Japan CPT is gonna be wild.
Oh, ridiculous.
That's gonna be
Bloodbath.
wild. You're gonna want to watch. You're gonna want to watch someone stream the off-stream matches.
Yeah, exactly.
Because they
Like,
only get the 16. There
Yeah.
could be like over 500 combatants there coming in. So it's going to be insane. And you guys don't want to miss this stuff here as well.
Yeah, and so many World Warrior events are winding down. I believe the World
All
Warrior
his
West Coast,
matches,
like the final
lost to
one, the one that's
crossover.
actually going to qualify for Capcom Cup, is coming this Wednesday.
No.
Okay.
So yeah, I mean, we're starting
Which
to
one
get
was,
He defeated.
yesterday? Midwest number 5
Yes,
was done,
I
so their
believe
regional
so.
final is locked in.
Yes,
France
yes,
regional
yes.
final should be next week.
Yes.
I think next week Sunday the 19th. I think it is. I think the UK one will be happening at some point because they had to move the dates back a little bit to reschedule. But I did hear the character select screen.
Indeed.
Or loading screen, I should say.
In the
Back
offline
into it, so
for maybe
the
in the
losers finals
exhibition.
Here we've got everything ironed out. .exe
O sea-
up 2-0 on Halibel right now.
Looking good here. Drive rushes into danger. Does he do?
Destroy crossover.
Goes back to the corner. So hopefully, in that pause,
Otra
Halibel's
vez.
had time to ruminate, really think about how he's going to turn this around. Because like I said, he didn't really do much wrong before. Sometimes you just have a coin flip and you lose.
En Kakeru.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, and sometimes you lose the coin flip over and over again, and you're like,
Minar
how is this
Chusiro.
happening to me? It's just one of those issues, right, that you have to overcome. You got to have that short-term memory.
We saw Takamura doing that yesterday, but EXE was on point with dealing with that, but not this time round.
Yeah, that was the first time Halibel has really represented that. I don't
Eh,
think EXE
no.
was delaying the DP at all to look for it. Gets caught.
All right, do that, peppering that light pressure there. He put himself in burnout as Halibel.
Indeed, but .exe definitely has a big opportunity here with
No.
Halibel being in burnout. Oh, cut off with the pass, though. I like
No,
it.
crossover is in loser side.
As soon as he saw the green, he just pressed that medium kick, and it does move you forward. So I think when you set that up perfectly, it's actually not a bad driver's check, but to be honest,
I think it's quite good.
pretty decent too.
Yeah. I think
Oh
it's
my
like
god,
8 frames,
Halibel
so
despertó.
the crouch medium
Quiere
punch is
empatar el
6,
marcador.
So if you want to use that as 2 frames faster, but
Tradeo.
standing is a great check as well.
He's trying to put him in burnout here on block, and he gets it with the punish counter throw.
Arfuja.
Oh, and catching him reaching. You're going to taught him a lesson.
And I love that he micro-walked under
Ah,
that.
level
and he's gonna take
3.
full advantage of this and reduce the recovery time once again on his burnout gauge and take about 50% here in.
Yes, indeed. It's going to be a prime spot for Halibel. He's still burnt out. Willing to apply the
O
pressure.
sea,
I'm surprised the
a ver,
fireball
Chu
came out
Wan
right there.
Mena.
So .exe to clearly take his turn back.
Yeah, true. No, good point. Ooh, that was the safest of jumps. Can he get the round though? That's the question.
Oh, the
Chu
crouch
Wan
medium
Mena,
punch
Chu Wan
stuck in the
Mena,
neutral
and
jump.
after that was Chusero Kakeru.
Yeah, for real. Oh, man, he only needs a pixel, but .exe, he's got so much
Was
meter.
Chusero.
Oh, he just goes into the
Level 3. Lo mata. Lo mata.
Still alive.
Lo mata.
There's some of this drive meter for this next gambit on offense. What's it going to be, though?
I mean, Halibel could try and risk a DP, but I wouldn't
No,
do that here.
le queda vida.
Oh, he did the drive rush, though, and tried
2
to
a
walk
1
up and
lo
throw.
resuelve.
Good disciplined defense. You see those stand medium punchers just walking away. The whiff throw is punished.
All right, there you go. Eventually, listen, walk back on defense is a powerful tool in this game still.
Yep.
But you can get clipped. A nice perfect parry there. Crouching confirm, and he drops the delay.
Yeah.
¿Será que el sueño de Messi, a.k.a. Halibel, se acaba acá contra Exe o podrá ser Halibel el reverse 3-0?
Oh, dive kicks his way out of trouble here, but he gets the
Por
3
ahora.
into the light tensor in there. The eye
A la
has
pared.
a decent range as well to not really think about it.
Ram.
Super difficult
Perfect
to recognize
parry.
at the moment.
Side
Beautiful
switch.
perfect parry though again in Halibel. Just taking the yoke, he's trying to bait something out.
Perfect parry otra vez.
Yeah, he's loving pressing these perfect parries in these small gaps, right, where they're likely to work out.
¿Lo mata?
They keep working out time and time again. Oh, no punish though.
I don't know. I think he's resorting to visiting that well a bit too often, to be honest with you.
I want to see him establish the throws a little bit more just to get that EXE.
Match point para Exe a punto de eliminar a Halibel y tener su revancha contra Garnet.
Yeah, I think it'd be much easier if you did that.
Ram.
Level 3 there.
Ahora.
Interrupted. It looked like the run overhead. Oh, crouch medium pick the god. Those 7 frames on deck.
Sure you can. Oh, dude, he could have got the 3 pieces to the Sure you can again there. I think he was waiting that to be blocked, but he's going to get a lovely conversion here from the snap kick, and this is huge. Not going to spend to kind of put him near burnout.
Uy, punish counter throw. Última interacción. Un golpe y se acabó.
He's not going to spend level 3 unless it's going to get the knockout or it's near knockout. That's what EXE's been doing with level 3.
And burnt out now. Yeah, you
Uy, no, burro. Está se acabó. Ay, no, se acabó. Se viene el Dry Impact. Take the throw.
And he gets the jab into level
Y lo
3.
mata. Exe elimina a Halibel 3-1.
That's why he did it. And the only thing Halibel could have done was wake up level 3, but because of that whole scenario, because the story was legit, it allows Juri to do whatever the hell she wants. And
Exe
puts his place in the grand final, taking it 3-1 there over Halibel. His streak in the top 8 on the loser side.
Exe, no, Exe versus Garnet.
Yeah, and the way he was hesitating and kind of leaving these gaps where he was blocking.
Exe versus Garnet rematch.
And just the way he didn't immediately go to the drive impact well, right? When you see that and your opponent has to keep dealing with other things, that's more things they're processing in their mind.
Ok, veamos cómo va el Impact Legion. Vegapatch eliminó a Shanks 3-0 en el World Warrior Spain Portugal. Y ahora viene Alex Dito contra Tena. Después de eso, ¿quién será el que enfrentará a Vegapatch? Porque esto podría ser el rematch de Alex Dito contra Vegapatch.
I think it's how he preserves his super .exe. That's what I really like, right? Again, stores as much as possible, and then when he has the opportunity to convert in level 3, where we think you should spend level 3, he doesn't. He says, no, I want to have a surefire way to get the rounds and edge me closer to victory there. And he only spends level 1 when necessary. No Feng Shui engine required.
Yeah, we haven't really seen much Feng Shui representation. And yeah, often he saves that level 3, or when he does save that level 3, it's in the corner, right? So he's like, I'm still very much in control of the situation. I'm still going to basically have the same Oki I would if I did spin the level 3, right? So I really love the way he's managing his resources for sure.
Of course, there's a couple of jump scares there with 1 or 2 reversals that missed when he tried to anti-air the jumps. Didn't quite work out, but hey, he got the dub there regardless. And now he's eligible.
Vamos con rematch. Garnet contra Exe. Rematch. Se viene.
He's going to get his run back there from Rinner's final. Garnet beat him 3-1. That was complete decimation there. But will he be able to turn it round with that strenuous task?
Against Garnet. 22 años. Uf.
22 years of age. Crazy. They told you it was a young man's game.
20 years battle.
They said DI only designed for people under 30.
Hey,
and
man.
We're seeing it represented here.
One guy's trying to endorse control with a quote-unquote Zona. The other guy's trying to advocate for chaos.
That's the two ideals I love to see clash in fighting games, to be quite honest with you. So we're going to see it again. And remember, this was the winner's final set. Garnet was able to take it 3-0 over .exe.
A ver qué tenemos para apostar de puntos.
So want to see what the adjustments are going to be here. I don't really recall what led so much success for Garnet in that winner's finals.
So float was playing a big part.
Float, that's right. The float in the jump heavy punch.
Yeah, and he was drive rushing into danger, getting hit by stray limbs a lot of the time. So the death by 1,000 cut strategy will be implemented here again. I don't think he's had much time to think about it because he's had to go
63, no.
semis and then lose his finals. Or sorry, no, he only had to fight lose his final. My apologies. So it's going to be a bit difficult here. So Garnet, he's probably going to stick with the same strategy.
But I love that .exe, he's already jumping, right? And we talked about in the first set, the ground game just wasn't there for him, so I like him representing
We
the
need
air
two
approach.
Italians.
Yeah, you just need to identify the player habits that Garnet
We need
has
two
there.
Italians.
Right now, it's looking really good here. Let's see if he can close out this first round. It looks like he can.
Oh yeah, bro. He's not going to spin the level 1. He's got such a life lead that he's
Oh,
confident with the next sequence, and the confidence pays off.
There you have it there. Didn't kill off that combo, but the subsequent sequence did just exactly that. Trying to get a whip punish there on the crouching medium punch. I think it's a pretty good limb.
Uf, primer round para Exe de la Grand Finals, pero Exe tiene que ganar 3 sets para resetear y luego otros 3 más. Europe West, Geeck-o.
And I like that from .exe. He's taking that moment to stock up. He's got 3 stocks because of that.
There we go, stab medium punch.
¡Oh, qué buena! No confirmó bien ahí, pero ahora sí, lo mata.
Yes.
Oh,
Dream.
right there. They even needed the level 1.
Now, I don't know if that's the optimal conversion he's doing, but it's one conversion I only see Garnet do. Okay, he goes for those meaty yoga arches from the down back crouch medium.
Cuts off the overhead attempt. Great wake-up button from Garnet. With a time on that.
Stills up here. Does .exe. Got to be careful that fireball, man, because that roundhouse has been hitting him with some dusty foot, I'm telling you.
Yeah. No lotion on our feet.
Bueno.
Chases him down. Right, rush cancel is going to go into level 3. Of course, I like this.
Yeah, this is a great option for Garnet right now. Obviously, got to build back some of that burnout meter.
Bueno, Juri was in Juri's favor.
Waits there as well. He didn't want to throw out a limb just in case a wake up level 3 was going to catch one of them, unfortunately. And teleports behind. That's the juggle. I think level 3 would have been suitable there.
He salido in Juri's favor too.
Indeed, unfortunate for .exe though. I think he tried to parry the fireball, but it was too early, so he burned himself out. Now susceptible to the chip.
1-0 para Garnet.
What Garnet looks for to put himself on the board.
I'll need to check because I think normally when you do jab into EX Yoga Flame, there's a slight gap. So if you wanted to match there, you could. But he's in burnout, so I'm going to double check if that's a true string later. That'll be very interesting.
1-0 para Garnet. Tiene que ganar, él solo tiene que ganar 2 más.
Listen, any knowledge is,
2 más. Y ya clasifica. Mientras Exe tiene que ganar 3 para resetear y otros 3 más.
Trying to get that staggered pressure. Drill kicks over the fireball in the corner and teleports away. There's not all that real estate to work with.
Play out again. OD. Oh, good block.
Oh, what a block. That was crazy. That's the throw.
Yoga.
One of the most disrespectful throws in the game.
No way.
That's a no yoga.
Yoga. Yoga fire.
Fires out there as well. Trying to maybe snuff out a drive rush attempt or a jump from .exe. There's the jump. There's the jump.
What is the air approach coming? You had to feel it. .exe puts it out again. Oh, he tried to sneak under that second fireball. Got clipped in the buns.
Nice. Done a TK yoga comment.
Round nuevamente para Garnet.
He connects at that point, or 2 separate points, I should say. That's brilliant stuff there from Garnet.
Perfect parry. Counter con perfect parry.
Crunch that drive gauge.
For real, gonna hold on to that meaty on top of that. Look at how much drive gauge he deleted with that sequence.
My man said, listen, your drive gauge is a mistake. Let me backspace real quick. Let me edit that.
Drive rush, stand medium punch this time. Garnet. So wake up buttons does not pay off. Now he's reaching as well.
Not reaching this time. Delayed jab into the drive rush cancel. And the bait. This is going to be huge damage. I think he's going to cash out into the level 3. He will do. And they should leave him with a slither of health because it's not the CA version.
He's dead.
Can barely be alive here. How's he going to set up the sequence going forward?
Backs away with the yoga fire. I like that choice.
Hiya.
Oh, okay. Gotta be careful.
Hiya.
He's not close enough to trade. Yeah, there you
Nope.
Again, Garnet, man. He's looking so clean in this
One
grand
more.
Dominating game 2 with 2 rounds to 0. Man, he is 1 game away from Capcom Cup.
Literally the crux of the problem.
We need Sim in Capcom Cup.
Yeah, what it's been is just the approach.
We need
shut down the
Sim.
aerial approach.
Yeah.
You nullify the ground approach or limit the options there. What do you do? Like we said, take a gamble. In that first game in Grand Finals, he took a gamble, but that's only 1 sequence.
Yeah.
You got to keep doing that each and every time. Are you going to keep guessing right? Not all the time.
Yeah.
If you do guess right every time, buy a lottery ticket.
Yeah, exactly.
Dragones en balance.
Go to Vegas, do something with that luck because it's got to pay off more than just here. But right now, Garnet is up 2-0. Like you said, he's just been so consistent. He's eaten a couple of jump-ins, but he hasn't let that get to him, right? He's made the adjustments. He's like, okay, I'll start worrying about the air game a little bit while still shutting down most of the ground. He's just been looking like such a champion here.
So let's see if he can get the title of champion from EU West.
Uy, joder ahí.
One more game.
La Hurbox
We don't have a Dhalsim
de la
Capcom Cup.
del bajo del Dhalsim.
Garnet birds that appearance on the other end.
No.
.exe wants this run
Oh,
back,
fuck.
wants to make sure Juri is represented as well.
Jabs the float
Oh,
attempt there.
man.
Gonna get the teleport. Really trying to catch him out here.
Qué buena.
Yeah, I was like, he's gonna feel like he has to do something still though because he's so low.
Le
on
pegó ahí
life.
la die kick
Does
tras
find
el
the offense
teleport.
for a little bit, but a quick tech throw. Garnet's defense has been so
Pero-
solid.
Oh, trying to miss. He mistimed his meaty light kick there, and
No.
he gets a jump back light kick. And what that
Tournament
does is it
point.
floats him into match point, tournament point here, Ringe. Can he do it?
We shall see. One round away from qualifying in the Capcom
Una
Cup
más,
10.
señor
Over 2
Garnet.
million in the prize
Así
pool.
tenemos
First place is a
Dhalsim en la
million.
Capcom Cup.
See if he gets his chance. .exe, great response on the float that time, and an overhead just to harass him.
There we go. Pops out the Yoga Fires. This is Totic there again. One way that EXE's been getting damage in this grand final, here, or in this final as well, but it's just not enough.
Beautiful, that perfect
A la
air
pared.
allowed him to walk forward past that, get the DI in.
And he's going to wake up with level 2, and he got caught. Big
Y
damage.
lo
He's
hace.
feeling confident here. He teleports behind it. Yeah, he's in trouble. Drive rush cancel. If he gets this wrong, it's going to be a fat combo.
It is indeed. He let the respect show, though.
That's
and
it.
there it is. Drive rush cancel. Doesn't
It's
get the kill.
over.
But the instant overhead will. Garnet qualifying for Capcom Cup 10 on the Dhalsim.
He closed out the first round in that last game with a jump light kick, and he done it and replicated it in great fashion in that final one. A dominating 3-0, totality 6-0 against EXE.
Tenemos
Winner's
Dhalsim
side
en la
and
Capcom
grand finals there.
Cup.
So we will have Italian representation at the Capcom Cup 10.
En
and
Dhalsim.
our first Dhalsim player in the Capcom Cup, I believe, as well.
Yeah.
Save your games, Garnet. He was a formidable player in SF5. One of the strongest Italian
Holy
players we'll
crap.
see.
Tenemos
Name
Dhalsim.
down, because you'll see it. Capcom Cup 10.
Man, Garnet, big props, man. On the Dhalsim, getting it done over the likes of incredible players in the Europe West
Y así
region.
ha quedado el
.exe
top 8
twice. Big ups
del
to all of our players
CPT
throughout the top
Europe
16.
West.
Gave us a hell of
Con la
a
victoria
show.
de Garnet en primer
Halibel,
puesto,
Halibel,
Exe
Ronaldo,
segundo, Halibel
Takamura,
tercero,
Geeck-o,
Rass
Rass.
cuarto,
Everybody
Geeck-o
really
y
came out to
Calpro
play.
quinto
Just
puesto,
today, Garnet
Takamura
got
y
stuck.
Ronaldo Sui
Stayed
séptimo
in
puesto.
winner's side of the tournament the entire time, and obviously as we get these sets, these extended sets, a little bit more breathing.
Italia, Alemania, Alemania, Holanda, Alemania, Italia,
Garnet's Dhalsim is the
Bélgica,
first
Holanda.
highly
Así ha quedado el top
difficult
8.
to say as well. So it'll be great to see what preparations he'll be making down the line. He does have a pocket JP. Didn't need to bring it out this weekend entirely, so that's good. No JP in the top 8 for a change. How about that one?
Definitely not something I'm used to seeing, but a welcome sight nonetheless. Big ups to Garnet again for qualifying into Capcom Cup. But the qualifications don't stop here, right? We got the Middle East coming up, registration closing.
Siguiente semana,
tomorrow at
Middle East,
midnight.
la
So make
región
sure
de
you
Big
get in
Bird,
your registration if you're
ya
a
que
part of
Big
the
Bird
Middle
no
East
está
region,
clasificado
one of the
aún.
most explosive regions in a Capcom Cup. And they always bring the high-level gameplay, the exciting gameplay. Obviously, Angry Bird has already qualified for Capcom Cup. Will Big Bird be the one to take the premiere? We got a lot of players on the come up in that region. A lot of players that are training with Big Bird that are going to know him like the back of their hand. So we'll see if he can come out on top again in that one. Of course, they got World Warrior events going down for them as well. But Middle East is coming up next week. Do we got the schedule going forward? Yes, indeed. So we got Asia, Southeast after that, as well as the Japan registration period ending, and then December 2nd show gonna be full on bloodbath with that region.
Can't wait. Blinken will be at that point as well. Do not forget, as we discussed multiple times before, and it's happening, World Warriors are the other way you can qualify.
Japan.
Just via online
Bueno.
premieres that hand out automatic qualification. We are in the business end of the season, so people should be doing their 4th and 5th ranking events to determine their regional finals, which will be happening throughout the time of November and early December as well. And they'll be crowning regional champions from
I
26
predict
different regions around the
at least
world. There'll be a total
7,000
of
players.
48 players, I believe, at the Capcom Cup. The last place will be going to the LCQ winner. Can't wait for that. But of course, you will see a lot of the guys here who didn't win today in their respective World Warrior regions, if they have the points or they can turn things around in their 5th and final ranking event there. But check out the World Warrior series near you.
You know what I need to be on the business end of?
Talk to me.
Some chips and queso,
Damn,
baby.
bro.
That Chipotle Unwrapped segment is going to be coming up soon. We're also going to be, the business end of the chips and queso. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, we're going to be right back with a recap of top 8, and hopefully we can get Garnet on the line, get a little bit of interview going, try to talk to him about this victory, about how he feels for qualifying for Capcom Cup. Don't go nowhere.
Ok, hemos terminado con esto. Así que, gente, hasta acá llega la conclusión del CPT Europe West con la victoria de Garnet sobre Exe por segunda vez, 6-0. El Winners Finals 3-0 y Grand Finals otro 3-0. O sea, fue una completa masacre para el pobre Exe, que por lo que mencionó en el chat de Capcom Fighters, él no sabía el matchup de Dhalsim. Él no sabía el matchup del Dhalsim. Pero en fin, tenemos Dhalsim en la Capcom Cup, lo que significa ahora que los únicos personajes que no han ganado Capcom Cup son Manon, Lily, Jamie, Juri y Honda. 5 personajes no han ganado Capcom Cups. Ah, y Ryu también, 6. Suman 6. El resto sí han ganado Capcom Cup Events. Pero en fin, gente, hasta acá llega el directo de hoy. Creo que antes de irme, pero un momento, vamos a hacer un raid al canal de Impact Legion, que ahora están con las Grand Finals del... Bueno, posiblemente Grand Finals, o veamos. Alex Dito Vega Patch va a ser. Ya están en el top 4. Seno Samuel en Winners, Vega Patch, Alex Dito en Losers. Esto se va a poner bueno. Así que bueno, gente, hasta acá llegaría el directo de hoy. Gracias por a los que estuvieron tanto acá en Twitch como en YouTube en Multistream. Y ahora nos veríamos con el CPT de Middle East el siguiente fin de semana. Así que un saludo a todos. Y hasta el siguiente directo. Ahí está. A ver si me sale el raid. Perfecto. Qué calor que hace. Así que nos veríamos ahora el siguiente fin de semana con el siguiente CPT. Chao, chao.